Yeah, I'm seeing myself on there. How we all doing? What is going on today? Everybody, how are you? Let me make sure I'm all situated here. There we go. All right, should be all good. Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? Thank you so much to our previous runner. That was where did Shaman Ninja with Donkey Kong Country 2. That was awesome. Super fun to watch. My favorite game of all time. Really fun to always watch someone else play that. Sonic Heroes, all 4 stories in 4 hours. That would be a time. That would be a very fun time. Anyway, how we all doing today? Thank you everybody for joining. If you just started joining here, welcome to the Variety Central TV Summer Breaks Marathon stream. We are benefiting AbleGamers charity here today. Amazing organization that helps everyone with being able to play games, being able to have a better quality of life, helping disabled people with access to games, access to controllers, access to anything that they need to be able to come in and help play video games and enjoy themselves with it. So with this, we're going to go ahead and play Sonic Adventure today. I'm going to be running through all of the stories here. Not Sonic Chronicles. No, this music's way too good for Sonic Chronicles. Let's swap on over here. Let's get this going. So, what we're going to be doing today is, like I said, playing through all of the stories. I've got time for all of that. I probably got some time for some extra missions and stuff. There's like a mission mode in this game later on we'll probably mess around with. Gonna have a couple Sonic Adventure by y'all. Yawn, boring. You're here and you love it. So for every $10, if you throw a $10 donation, I've got some colored lights in the background right here. They're pink right now. If you want to change them to any other color, throw down a $10 donation. Let me know what color you want to change it to. I will get that going for you. If you're bold enough to spend $20 on a donation, I'm going to flip this controller upside down and play with that for about 5 minutes here. So we can get that going at any time as well. Bit of a bold request here. I realize I might be asking for a lot, but I believe in all of you. If we get 250 total during this section of the stream, I'm going to do all of Big's missions. Catch all those fish, catch Froggy, do everything. So not just Froggy, but all of the other stuff. How much to swap to Black Knight? Keep donating, and we'll see. We don't have time for cutscenes. I will skip most of them unless I think they're funny and keep them around. But aside from that, we're just going to dive right in. We're going to fight Chaos Zero here. Big old blob of water with the big brain we're going to hit. It's so squishy and vulnerable and glowing for some reason. I don't know if... You know, I've never seen a brain in person. I don't know if they just glow naturally like that. Double slide whistle's got to stay in. You're absolutely right, it does. I will keep that double slide whistle in for you. That's a key moment. That's a key moment, and one of the cutscenes right after this is a key moment. Probably my favorite one in the game. Where you going, you big drip? I love that line. I had that line as my computer shutdown noise like years ago. Can you jump down here, please? Thank you. Excuse me? Rude. There. Much better. Zero chaos. No chaos. Related to another time slot, but you can vote for your favorite hedgehog with a donation. That's right. Sunrose is going to be streaming, I believe it's a Mario 64 hack later on, and she's going to be playing with either Sonic or Shadow, depending on what you want to vote towards. So if you vote down below, you got a couple polls to put towards. You can choose if she's going to play Sonic or Shadow, or you can donate towards a pizza incentive. Got people going to be eating a certain type of pizza here, so... I remember pizza arguments were pretty popular last time I did this. You know. That's Chaos, God of Destruction! Ah ha 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 ha! What a lunatic. This is the cutscene I can't skip here. This is great. When is that time slot? That's a good question. Paylord, do you know when Sunrose is going to be? I know we got a schedule live. I don't know if that's postable right now. A Russian roulette pizza. That'd be crazy. I'm kind of curious about doing that. This is great. Tomorrow at 3 Eastern is Sunrose's Mario.
What am I gonna do with you?
Oh, Tails, my best friend in the world, you just crashed your plane. You might be dead on the beach. Hopefully your internet will let like that. I believe in it. I believe in you and your internet, and I think you'll do just fine. Excited to see how that is. So is there any difference between how Sonic and Shadow play in that, or is it just like purely aesthetic? Is it just your character? They both go fast and do the Sonic thing? Buffalo Chicken Pizza is first currently. I'm not a big Buffalo fan. What's in second place? Everybody help me bump up second place. Let's go. Let's do it. Dropping flames like mad on OBS. Oh no! Sometimes it's just picky like that. I'll have days like that where everything runs fine, and then other days where I'm dropping half my frames. It's gross. There is, if you check out below the stream, there should be a button to donate through there. And then, I don't know if we could get a mod to throw the direct link to donate. I know that we have one of those as well, but please. Posting this on speedrun, 100% all missions. Yo, we just got a donation. What one was that? That came out a little early. I don't know if I have a way to mute that. I miss my wife, Tails, donated $20. Maybe Tails can help you find that wife later. That was very loud. I don't know if I have a way to... Give me a second on that. Let me finish up with this level and we'll see if we can turn that down or off, because that probably came through in another source or something. I don't know. Both versions are pretty much the same? Rad. And Shinto Kitsune with a $20 donation. Thank you so much. So, both of those, they're $20. They're going to go for the timer here. So, tell you what, I will turn that timer on. Let's play Upside Down. And let me find out which one of these is the... Here we go. I gotta refocus my controls here. So, it's at 5 minutes right now. Once the 5 minutes runs out, I will swap that to another 5 minutes. We'll continue. We got 10 minutes of Upside Down controller here. I think Tails is a good marriage counselor. You know what? Tails is like 8, so probably not. He probably doesn't understand the concept of marriage. Give me a second real quick. Let me see if I can turn down that. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have a specific thing for that. That's okay. That'll have to do. Alright. There's the start button. Need to go update that new donation sound. Okay, Ooh, can I do this with a flipped controller? I might have to come back for this. So there is a power-up for Sonic up here, and typically you need the Lightspeed Dash to be able to get to it, but if you're fast with a Spin Dash, you can get up there. That's not going to work. This is probably not going to work. I don't think I could do this. I'll give it a shot. Oh, that was close. We'll try one more time. If not, no big deal. I can get the Lightspeed Dash and come back here at any time. But it's just fun to get it real quick first. That's not going to happen. We'll come back. It's all good. Alright, so just finished Emerald Coast. We got to go over to the Mystic Ruins. Luckily, the train to the Mystic Ruins will be departing shortly.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
That's what I just said. Here we go. Tails' wife is the Miles Electric, so probably not. Tails absolutely would be, because he's pure of heart and not biased. Hasn't been corrupted by bad relationships. The Archie comics would argue, funny enough, because Tails dated someone who turned out to be a robot, but also Sonic stole his girl. Talk about a wife being so plain. Love it, Sonny. Very good. That's hilarious. Thank you, Jessica, for the $10 donation. Hysterical. Or capitalism. Has he gone to space? Maybe. The only place not quite corrupted. No, Tails has gone to space. Absolutely. It's like half a Sonic Adventure 2. So I gotta spam the jump button here and beat this boss one cycle. It's good stuff. Don't forget she turned out to be evil and ran off with an evil version of Sonic. That is correct, Zero. Someone's done their homework. Added a new sound. Ooh. What's the new sound? Curious what this new sound is. Maybe y'all can donate and we can find out what the new sound is. I love that squish noise he makes. We gotta go over here and get ourselves a wind key. A wind stone. That looks like a key. It doesn't look anything like a key. Does this look like a key to anyone? It looks like a stone on a pedestal. Homework, dude. I've got cheat sheets. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's pop this in and get some Windy Valley going. We got a minute 28 left on that timer, but we actually have 6 minutes to go, because I'm resetting that the second we get it. We also got a $10.10 donation, so Jessica, if you want the background color to be anything other than pink right now, let me know. I can change that. Don't you lecture me. It looks like it belongs in a museum. Indiana Jones would be proud. Let me get this one up. Yep, we're good. Into the tornado. I want to try to keep this. Let's tilt this down a little bit so you can see I am playing with this upside down controller. Kind of weird holding it up to my face.
You should be able to get out of the tornado.
Whoops, missed that. Heading a little too straight up. Thankfully winds are strong here. Oh, that's the hint. Oh. Whoops. I did not press jump on panel number 5. There we are. You think mashing the jump button would be the easiest thing with an upside down controller? And it is. I just messed up. Oh, there we are. Alright, that controller flip, let's reset that. Maybe? Is it gonna let me? There we are. Oh, wait, that was... There we go. Cool. All better. Another 5 minutes. Did I like Origins? Overall, I did. I had a good time with Origins. There's some things about it that are kind of like... they're not the best. And we got a 13.12 donation from Ren. Thank you very much. Super appreciated. Again, over $10. If you want to change that background light color to anything, just say something. Say the word. Don't think Origins is as bad as some people are saying. No, absolutely not. It's not at all. Sonic Blue, I can change that. Let's pause real quick. Change this to Sonic Blue. I completely agree, Sunrose. Not nearly as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I think it does a fine job of what it sets out to do. There's that Sonic Blue for you. I'm good with the auto camera for now. Thank you. Let's continue. There we are. Tails Orange. Ooh, okay. Just as a heads up, certain warmer colors, orange and yellow, don't show up super well on this, so I can adjust it to that. If you want something else, we can do that. Let me do a level with the blue, since Jessica requested that, and we will swap on over to the orange after that. How about that? Really like that we can retry special stages. I agree. I agree very strongly, because I love some of those special stages, but other ones are really tough. I need some extra wiggle room with the Sonic CD one specifically. If orange doesn't work, then big purple. Wonderful. Gotten better at blue spheres and got hypersonic for your first try. Nice! Congratulations. The Sonic and Knuckles blue spheres can be tough. Those are hard ones for sure. Alright, all done with Windy Valley. Let's change that background color real quick here. Tell me if this orange is okay for you. If not, we can swap it over to that Big the Cat purple. It was a good time but a painful run, you think?
Yeah, not bad.
I wish I could have caught more of it. I love Donkey Kong Country 2. Favorite game of all time, and I loved seeing what you played of it. Okay, that's done. We need to head back over to Station Square here. We got a casino to roam around in. Still not showing up. I gotta, like, hold this up to make sure. Been playing in mirror mode, what a ride. I gotta do that. That seems very interesting. I played a little bit of Sonic Adventure 1 that way, but didn't get everything. Or Sonic 1, I'm sorry. But mirror mode's cool. I think my only complaints are little things about Sonic 3, like things that only a person who has played a ton of Sonic 3 would notice. I think if it's your first time playing that game, it's a fine entry. Alright, I am down in the sewers. We gotta pick up some sweet new kicks in here. Don't wear shoes you find in the sewers. Sonic's setting a bad example here. But in this case, these are all good.
Now you've got light speed
Got light speed shoes. I could do a cool thing with the rings over here. I also gotta remember to grab a nice little accessory to go along with it. Because this takes a while to get right now. Let's press this button. Let's do a little zippity-doo. And let's get out of here. Bump buffalo chicken to second? Ooh, what do we got as first now? What's winning the pizza poll? Looks good. We'll let the Sonic Blue stick around for a bit. Alright. Tell you what, we'll do Casinopolis with the orange and then swap back to the Sonic Blue for now. How about that? Give everyone a fair chance here. Okay, now that I have this, let's go back up. Let's charge a Lightspeed Dash. Gotta press this button again, zip on over, and I still can't get in because my controller's upside down. This still might be hard. Sonic is currently ahead in the Hedgehog poll. I don't think I did. I know that he's been doing interviews, but I haven't really... Oh, perfect. Got in. Got a sweet bracelet to go around with our new shoes now.
This is the crystal ring.
This cuts down the charge time for the Lightspeed Dash. Not going to take nearly as long. Wisconsin 6 cheese. That sounds delicious. Good pick. Good pick. I'm excited for Frontiers. I think they had a really rocky start as far as what they were showing off for that game. But it's looking better and better the more they show of it. So excited to see what they do. Alright, we'll hit a button up here. Go into the casino. Controller flip is almost done. Let's flop this back around. We got normal controls again. If anyone wants to mess with that, $20 donation will get you there. We got pinball. Pinball's awesome. I'm not going to play pinball. I want to purposely lose pinball here, so kick back for a second. Have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves. This is a beautiful looking place, though. I love the music. I know it's a shame I don't spend a lot of time in here. Onic Pinball. It's Onic the Hedgehog. There we go. Open for multiple playable characters. That'd be great. It sounds like there's some characters in there. I just don't know if they're all going to be playable. It'd be nice if we finally escape the, what, like 15 years of only Sonic. The Knights machine is amazing. Absolutely. I only go in the Sonic one because it's closer. Yeah, this one's fine. So my goal for Casinopolis here, Casinopolis, Hydro City, Hydrockity, I don't know. I need to collect 400 rings by the end of this. There's a big, beautiful Chaos Emerald waiting for me inside of a room that I need to fill with rings in order to get up to it. I want to drop back down here, get some more of those ring boxes. Hello? No, fan, stop working. Poll's really making you want to try some other pizzas, especially barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken can be a delicious pizza. That's definitely a favorite. Alright, I missed a couple of those ring boxes, but I should be okay. New sound amount is somewhere between 20 and 50. You heard Paylord, you curious about a new sound effect? I did not mean to fall all the way. That's okay. We'll come back up. Ending was good. Guy asked Azuka about 06, and Azuka was like, nope, we're done. No more princess kissing. I really liked the cyberspace areas that they showed off. That one city area with all the signs hanging everywhere looked really cool. It also doesn't have any cent amount to it. Okay, so is it a specific amount here? Do we need to, like, guess that, or how is that going to work? 06 is a guilty pleasure. You know what, Zero, thank you, actually. I don't think 06... 06 is clearly, like, an unfinished game. It's not great, but, like, I've played worse, you know? I would rather an unfinished game that had potential than a totally finished game that wasn't great. I still need 30 rings. That's an issue. I should have grabbed those 3 ring boxes I missed. Thank you for letting me finish your run. I haven't finished your run in a while. Absolutely, Shaman. You were so close. I couldn't just let that go. Like I said, I love DKC too. You liked 06? There's far worse games out there. I'm going to be real honest with you. Okay, 12 more rings. Let's go. Let's beat up these slot machines. You're holding out on me. 6 more? I can get 6 more out of this. Up to people tempted to find out without you giving away the number. Oh, we need one more. You got one more in you, right? There we are. Alright, 400 rings. Let's go to this coin area. Turn this in the most polite and least violent way possible. Perfect. And get stuck in the geometry a little. We're fine. Excuse me? I went through that. You all saw that. An even dollar amount between 20 and 50. No 3D Sonic's worse than Rise of Lyric. That's fair. That's probably fair. I haven't even played it, but I have no desire to. Like the story games, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I like Shadow the Hedgehog enough to write a guide for it. That was a time of my life. If y'all ever need to know where all the keys are in Shadow the Hedgehog, I got you on GameFAQs. Control flip text is still there. What's wrong with that? Hang on, thank you. Go away. I didn't tell you to. There. All better. Thanks for catching that, Bacon. Appreciated. Shadow is fun, but too many paths. Definitely tricky with that. I think, like, if you're just in for one playthrough or something at a time, maybe it could be okay. But you can't do all that at once. It's too much. Secret Rings was a mess, but I liked its story. If it ever got remade with better controls, I'd buy it. Sonny, I have a proposal. Sonic and the Secret Rings, or a game with that same gameplay style, with the Ring Fit controls. I would unironically love that. I think that would be so much fun to have some sort of fitness game with that Sonic running kind of style. You can steer them with the ring controller, you can run with the strap on your leg and do all that.
Even if you're frozen, jump a couple of times and you should be...
I'm Sonic and the Secret Rings #1 hater. Bacon, you and I might have to battle on that. I'm right there with you, actually. I don't like that game at all, but I can see the potential in it. As long as it be responsive, and many times Secret Rings just wasn't. Yeah, and that's the problem, but like, Ring Fit Adventure was. Oop, am I gonna make that? No, let's try it one more time. I'm gonna skip this whole area. It's moving, you know what? Let's do that. Let's set it to not auto camera. It's still moving, that's okay. I made it this time. That's close enough, at least. Only good thing in it was how Darkspine Sonic looked. That was a pretty cool transformation for sure. I gotta agree with you there. Something very different. Very different with that. Cause ourselves a little avalanche, it's fine. A little snow never killed anyone. Probably. Definitely. Definitely not. It's snowboarding time! Be wild, be cool, be free. Whatever this song is called. Wish I could remember the order of these rings here. It's very nice of that avalanche to wait for me while I fell. I think there's some over here. Let's see if I get this. Am I going to get the ring order? No. Maybe? No, I've already missed some. I like Sonic Adventure 2 more than this because of the mission ranks. That's fair, you know? I personally like Adventure 1 more than 2, but like Adventure 2 is the more polished game. It has more replayability options, it's got more features, it's got like a cooler story and stuff. I get why people like Adventure 2 more. I just like goofy Sonic stuff. Siberian dance-off mission after this? I think that's a secret area. I don't know how to get to that one. Woo! I missed. Restart the entire game. I missed that ramp. One small thing about the run in general. Woo! Feel bad about for the people who really enjoy the Bramble Blast music in the swamp. You feel bad for them? Woo! In the speedrun, we're out of the level so fast. Oh, yeah. Not enough time to sit back and enjoy it. I love Sticker Rush Symphony, but I really like the Forest Interlude music in Ghostly Grove, whatever that area is called. Almost missed that ramp. That would have been super embarrassing. Woo! Oh, I just flung myself so far away from the end of the level. Where are you, Emerald? There we go.
Yeah, not bad.
Music for Webwoods, yes. Yeah, Webwoods, Ghostly Grove. There's like one other level that uses it. That's my favorite song in the game. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous song. Okay, we are all done with Ice Cap Zone if the camera catches up. Here we go. We got a favorite part of the game, a fan favorite. If any of y'all are subscribed to my channel and get your oh no emotes ready. Remember that part of Sonic Adventure when Agent Stone launched Amy off the egg carrier with his cappuccino-powered homing missile?
Knuckles?
Paylord, have you seen that people are actually making, like, sprites and mods to change, hang on.
Oh no. Give it your best. Oh no.
Always gotta time that one. Gotta say, give it your best, oh no.
Oh no. The
Sonic gets one, too. Yeah, there's people working on mods for, like, the classic Sonic games that change the mini-bosses into Agent Stone bosses. It looks so cool. Zero kind of looks like a coffee machine. You're right. Like a water cooler or something. I totally know what you mean. We get our favorite, the Jello boss fight. We just get to sit in a weird, viscous lake for a little while. Let this boss flop around for 2 minutes. If only Silver was in this. It's no use. This'll end it. The surface fish. Command has nothing to do with 06, though. What is that for, then? Ooh. You almost got us that time. Keep trying, you'll get it. What's better than this game? The randomizer. I should give that a shot at some point. It'd be very interesting to play other levels with other characters. I know Adventure 2 has a pretty crazy randomizer too. You've told me about that. Actually, because FD was trying to draw a circle in the sky in Okami. Can't 100% the randomizer, the mission mode's broken? Oh no! That's unfortunate. Oh! New donation sound unlocks at 553.54. Ooh. 100% SA2Ps. Oh, cool. So SA2s works. That's a lot more polished than Adventure 1 stuff, though. So that makes sense. How much closer are we to the 250 for this time? Ooh, I don't know. Do you know what we were at when Shaman Ninja's stream ended? I know we got a decent amount of $20 and $10 donations, so wouldn't be surprised if we're a decent dent into that.
Behold my floating mass.
Silver couldn't make it to Sonic Adventure because he was busy looking for the Denny's. I hope he gets his Grand Slam. The grandest slam. Alright, we beat up Chaos. It's time to go over here. This is another cutscene I don't want to skip. Look at the timing on this. Sega's beautiful at pacing.
Here for a second.
When I say awkward, you say silence. Awkward. Awkward. Alright, welcome to Sky Chase. We got an auto-scroller. Get to blow up a bunch of planes here. It's fun times. Need to get Yami ready for tonight. Been playing the randomizer with Shaman. Oh, nice. If he went to the good Denny's, he would have made it back in time. That's true. There's always a good Denny's and a bad Denny's. The good Denny's, which gets your order right, and the bad Denny's that puts glass in your milkshake. Based on true events. 6322. Awesome, yo. Very cool. Appreciate everyone's donations super, super much. Thank you very much for this. putting it towards a great cause. Again, we're here for AbleGamers charity, charity organization that helps put games in people's hands of all types. Whoop. But yeah, they go out, they help improve the quality of lives for people who are disabled, people who are looking to play games that might not be able to normally. Skydeck and Hot Shelter has way too much space to actually fit on the egg carrier. It's impossible space. Robotnik's just perfected that with his machine somehow. You're telling me there's a never-ending railroad on the egg carrier? It just loops. It's just a very big, subtle circle. Love the Xbox controller. Yes, the Xbox Adaptive Controller. That thing is amazing. What a cool gadget that is. To be able to just plug in all these different tools and controllers and features that anyone can be able to use for a variety of different functions. It's super awesome. Found out some neat secrets with the multi-world. Ooh, very cool, Sonny. You actually beat Metal Harbor while in White Jungle without the air shoes or light dash. Whoa. Huh. White Jungle, I could... that would be a very tricky spin dash, but I could see that. The railroad's a Mobius strip. There you go. Perfect. I always mess those skips up, though. Listen to how excited Sonic and Tails are for getting shot here. Listen to this. Why would you respond to getting shot out of the sky with, yeah! Whoa! Here it is. Everybody listen. Double slide whistle. Let's go. Too much for just one. Too much for just one. Somebody kill me. Alright, we gotta run into good old Amy Rose the Hedgehog. Sonic, wait up! We're hit! Yeah! Oh, those emotes are great. Speed racer game where you drive off the track. You say never mind? What? I gotta see that. That sounds amazing. Is it the one based on the movie? That'd be so fun. Was he his Dreamcast model for a second? He's actually his Dreamcast model now, Bacon. I'm using a mod that uses the Dreamcast models. Sky Chase uses even lower poly models. They actually look like something that belongs on the Sega Saturn, which is really interesting. Alright, for anyone curious, always choose the black bumper car here. It is actually faster than the others. I don't know why. Someone just tinkering with the different ships here. They all have different speeds. I don't know what order they're in. But for whatever reason, this one just go fast. Good speedrun strats. That Big the Cat one's so cool, Sonny. Yeah, I'm sure at some point very early in development, this game was probably slated for the Saturn. I know there's some really early concept art that uses Sega Saturn models and stuff. I'm sure they probably took some of what they learned from Sonic Extreme into this as well. There's been like 3 games under different versions of the name Sonic Extreme that just never came out. Whoop. Speed Racer game in 1995 arcade game. Post a link on my Discord. Thank you. Very curious about that. Also, shoutouts to Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Genesis, because this song is from Panic Puppet Zone, and it's super awesome there as well. But fun fact you might not know, this song here, the second part of Twinkle Park, was actually scrapped music for Knuckles' special stages from Sonic 3D Blast as well. I forget his name. There is a dude who runs a YouTube channel who worked at Traveler's Tales who was able to post this song and some information on it. And very awesome. And it's a shame. I really like this level, but we're going to be skipping most of it. I just skipped a huge chunk by jumping out of the window where we came in from. And if I could get the camera to agree with me, We'll jump over here. It's too extreme for the public eye. We can't take that much extremeness. It's just too radical. Oh, we got this really cool section where we run over the side of the castle here. We're going to skip that too. They tried to put a fence in the way. That can't stop us. We're Sonic the Hedgehog. We gotta go fast. Actually can't play 3D Blast or watch it. Makes it, you feel kind of dizzy if you see it too much. I get that. The camera and the way that the patterns on the floor look and everything. Question for you. Have you ever tried the Saturn or PC version? Oh, another donation. Who was that from? Mint Chocolate Chip with $37. Thank you, Mint Chocolate Chip. Mint Chocolate Chip. Mint Chocolate Chip. That's another $20. So, I'm gonna put up the controller swap again. And let's go. Secret Sound hint is posted on the Secret Sound document. I think there's a link to that down below the stream. Can I get out of this room with a controller flop? I can tell you that coaster doesn't make the stat requirements for its type of coaster. So it's very poorly designed is what you're telling me. Alright, some sort of giant dropped their ID card here. So we should pick that up. Curious about, like, whoa, that was, can I do that again? Hang on. What happened here? I made myself slidey. Ah, that's okay. Alright, with this ID card, we can unlock this door, and we never need it again. Goodbye, ID card. I always go in the left elevator for some reason, so I'm going to mix it up and go on the right. They both go to the same place. Alright, you're going to make me do my favorite level with an inverted controller, but you know what? I'm excited to do it. Do it for you. Speed Highway is fantastic. What a cool stage. Can I do this? No, I can't even get on the rail. That's fine. It's a very big ID card. I understand Sonic is a small creature, but even for human size, that ain't great. That looked like the entrance to some nightclub in Yakuza. You're not wrong. Really? Let's see if I can do it. One more try. One more try. Let's go, let's go, let's go! We did it! Walked the tightrope with an upside-down controller. Hit that random thing on the wall. That's okay. We'll take the slower path. It falls. Nah! First try, YOLO. I love this music so much. A little confused with the controls here. We're okay. Let's go fast. Nothing can go wrong with an inverted controller and going fast. Straight texture is major falling off the rooftops and Twisted Metal 2 vibes. That was just the vibe of games around this era for sure. I agree with you there. I remember Mario Kart had a course that was on top of a skyscraper that had kind of a similar vibe. Looks picturesque loop. Alright. And the 1-up. Beautiful. I love this part of the level. Fun fact, there's all these barriers on the side here. You can just run right through them. I don't know why they exist. You don't need to ignore these at all. These you have to ignore. They just slow you down, though, if you hit them. Not a big deal. Is this highway right so they expect normal cars to do loops and jumps? I mean, they float, too, so... Clearly they have floating cars in this world. Except not, because, you know what? Maybe it's just the police robots that are floating cars, because these are all normal cars with tires. I don't know what's happening. That's a strange highway, and I agree with you. Maybe they're magnetic in some way. I want to go back up here, though. I'll take the extra time to go over here. Because I would like to jump up onto a building. If I can get to it with the controls inverted, that's fine. Thank make sure I have this right. There we go. And with this slope, I can spin dash and jump, and just jump over that wall past the entire section of the level. And we'll hit this and call it good for Speed Highway. Why are you posting that I'm bad at games? That's embarrassing. Police get good funding in this world to afford floating cars. Let's go meet our hero, Burger Man. Best character in Sonic. Take him with us. Have some fun with Burger Man adventures. I think I heard Burger Man wants to go to the beach. What do you say? Do a belly flop, Burger Man. Let's go! He's having fun. Alright, now that we're done with Speed Highway, I think we got to catch up with Amy Road. She should be back where we started, I think.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go chase her down. Can I check the Chow Gardens real quick? I can do that. I think I have some hacked Chow in there for this game. Let's do that. I don't have the Chow I have in Sonic Adventure 2. I know a lot of you. Camera? Hello? Are we okay? Are we good right now? Do we have a problem? Where's the door? Thank you. Controller flip is done. Let me turn that off again. I don't know why that's not disappearing afterwards. I apologize. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Thank you, thank you. What's the SA2 Chow? I've got a handful of different Chow from playing Sonic Adventure 2 a couple times on stream. Just Chow that people have helped coming up with names, and I think they all might be in a different Chow Garden, actually. I don't have anything in here right now. They might all be in a different Chow Garden. Let's... That's not going to give me anything. I can't remember how you look for them. 0 Chow? Yeah, not in here, unfortunately. They might be in the egg carrier one. If I remember, I can go take a look. Oh, hi! Hello! I just got jump scared by Big the Cat.
Where are you?
Are you floating, dude? You look like you're... Hang on. What? I think he's floating like an inch above the ground or something weird. Anyway, we need to catch up with Amy. That was foolish of us. That was irresponsible. She's being carried off by some robot, and we're sitting here looking for Chow and catching up with Large the Feline. Bravery helps from Big the Cat.
Let me go, you hunk of junk!
Got the cop car shoes. It's got the floating tech in it. Very nice. Alright, Amy is being carried off to the Red Mountain, I believe. Let's head off in that direction. Didn't take long to get your layout back in OBS. Yeah, a lot to change, right? Let's see if I could do this. I gotta grab this power up, but let's throw ourselves off a cliff. I missed it. No, I didn't. We're fine. Hill Zone Green for the lights, please. Oh, did we get a... Did we get a donation aid? Oh, you're mint chocolate chip. And do. Let's get Green Hill Zone Green. Let's see. How's that looking? Let's take a look. Let's make that a little more towards the yellow green. Let's do that. If your girlfriend got kidnapped, you'd pet your dog first before rescuing her. You gotta have, like... You gotta get that mental health up, you know? Your dog believes in you, and you have to prepare yourself by petting the dog. I get you, Bacon, I do. Pig's filled with hot air. He's just a blimp. That's why he's so big. Alright, Red Mountain time. This is another favorite level of mine, actually. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it, but this is a cool level. I enjoy this one. And that's a spike ball. We're okay. I don't actually know where I am. I have no idea where I am right now. I've never taken this path. That's fine. We'll make do. There we go. All better. I fixed it. RGB, not RBG. It's just a slider. I can change the hue and the brightness, and that's about it. Not any specific hex code, unfortunately. Whee! And make a new scene and remove your follow alerts. Yeah, that's what I did, is I just made a new scene in OBS and copied it from a previous one. That was the easiest way to set stuff up. Oh no, panel number 1! What happened? We used to be cool. We'll have to take the long way instead. This is a very long way. What? It usually drops me off here, I think. Saw a video of some guy who knew how to perfectly color match using RGB values. It was nuts. That's impressive. That's very impressive. It's like perfect pitch, but for color. I do want to take this path. There's a couple shiny 1-ups waiting for me over here. Alright, can we fall directly into the hole in the next act? This is the important part. Thread the needle? Nope. Missed it. Missed it. Got to do it all over again. Just like the ice cap zone. Another shield in case I need it for some reason. That's okay. Whoa! I don't remember hitting the jump button again. Look at these poor weird ghost guys hanging out in these jail cells here. Keep them in mind when the lava raises and destroys them. Very dark. What a dark level. This song goes very hard. This is a cool song. Strong agree, Bacon. I saw something that goes over what sound clips are used, like just free like assets and stuff. Just sound assets for making this song. It was really neat. Congrats on 70 Sonics eating chili dogs. That's so many Sonics and chili dogs. What's going on, Bruce? They were already dead. Now they're double dead, Paylord. It's bad enough they had to go through it once. Y'all liked auto-scrollers? Let's get another auto-scroller. The song goes Diddy Kong rap hard. I love that emote. It's so perfect for that. This auto-scroller's rougher because we have a boss at the end of it. We'll still be fine. You could actually just chill in one of the corners of this and not touch anything, and you'll make it through just fine. You still gotta fight the boss. You do love auto-scrollers, Bacon? Name me a good auto-scroller. Do it. Pressure's on. Calling you out right here, right now. Confirmed the new sound is not at $37. Somewhere between 20 and 50 that isn't 37. It's somewhere out there. Oh, this level, obviously? Oh, okay. Clearly. Good example. Play into the crowd as I'm playing this level right now. Feel bad Diddy's Celebrate animation isn't used much in the speedrun. Yeah, Dixie's is so much faster. Ideally, you don't want to hit the end goal and get an item at all, because that's way slower. But for any of the bosses or ones that you have to hit, I know that Dixie's is just much faster.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this.
Yeah, say if it's higher or lower. Let's see if we can narrow it down a little bit. Incentivize people to throw down that money to hear the new sound.
Let's do it.
Throw Sonic. Tails just programs that arm to yeet him out into the sky. DKC fan game you've played. DK's victory animation. I've never seen a Donkey Kong Country fan game. That's kind of neat. New sound is lower than 37. If anyone wants to take a swing at it and try to get that new sound, between $20 and $37. And if you donate between that, I'll flip the controller upside down for another 5 minutes. How's that sound? We're also getting our way towards the Big the Cat incentive if we reach that 250 total during this section of the stream. I'm going to play Big the Cat's missions, all of his stuff. Not the mission mode missions, the like catch the fish, the B&A trials, I should specify. I think he only has a small handful of missions. But we'll catch so many fish. We can also make it fun if you'd like. If you donate with the name of your favorite Sonic Adventure character that isn't Sonic, maybe you can sway me in which character I'll play next. Doing Sonic to unlock everyone, but we still got Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Gamma, and Big to go. So if you want to help decide who I'm going to play as next, throw some money in. Maybe the highest one will decide which character I play as. Where's the Skydeck floating pillars? Great question, Bacon. Do you think they'd all be down there? Maybe they show up after the ship transforms. Actually, because it does transform here. Which I can't skip for some reason. It's like an unskippable cutscene. It plays in-game. Play as Burger Guy? I wish. Is there a mod for SA1? I know Sonic Adventure 2 has Burger Man Adventure.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools.
Y'all ever want to see an entire ship disappear into thin air? There you go. It's gone now. It's back. It's gone. It's back. The egg carrier's scared of pause menus.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape.
Tails is blown away at that, like his plane didn't just do the same thing. Skydeck time. This is not one of my favorite levels. This is a tricky level, and it's got some weird mechanics, and it goes on for a very long time. Whoop! And I'm also bad at climbing ladders. Ain't Burger Man supposed to be like a statue of a mayor, or did you just make that up when you're younger? Ray the Squirrel is my favorite Sonic Adventure character. I don't even see how much that was for. I just died because I was trying to read that. How much was that even for? It cut off. That was a very long name, but thank you, Ray the Squirrel Stan. We could find out if that was, like, above 20. I can flip a controller or do a color change or whatever we need to do here. Play as Tails, because they can both fly. That might not be bad. Yeah, Ray's not in this game, unfortunately. He can't be in every game. But we can choose a similar character. It was 22. Alright. Let's flip that controller upside down. Let's climb the right way on the ladder. Alright, somewhere between $22 and $37. It's somewhere there. We'll get it. Ray the Squirrel Stan, is there a Sonic Adventure character? It's a very cinematic death. Why did the camera change? Very weird. Ooh! Nice try, Spike Ball. Oh, shoot! Third time's the charm. Let's go. We'll make it. Oh! Okay, maybe not the third try. There goes all the lives! This level's tricky enough without a backwards controller, I'll tell you. I've got confidence. There we are. Ray the Squirrel's your favorite Sonic Adventure character here. Was just choosing SA. It's your boy Knuckles all the way. Alright. We could do Knuckles next. Knuckles sounds like a good choice. I would love a ring right about now. Feeling a little nervous with that one. Were there rings down here? No, I thought I saw one, but oh well. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, we're not living. Woohoo! No! Sonic's so excited to get shot at. It's so weird. Alright, we'll make it. I've got every bit of faith. We got a lightning shield in one ring. Let's do it. Looks exactly like when you fall off Big Shell in MGS2 and sink into the non-buoyant water. This does have a similar vibe to that. You're not wrong. Yeah, we gotta get up here somewhere. I still have so much of this level to go, too. There we go. No more shooting at me. Please miss every shot you make. Don't listen to that Wayne Gretzky guy. You're going to miss 100% of the shots you take. Goodbye, Rocket.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
I will not do that. We'll get out of here before that even becomes a problem. Hopefully. Probably not, actually. Just kidding. It's a problem. Nah, we're fine. Random 1-up out of nowhere. Thanks, Tails. Okay. This might be a problem. Now we're gonna have everything. Okay, we're getting shot at. That's fine. These are gonna start falling. I just need to get through here fast enough to not go with it. Turn on crowd control so we can back rooms me. I thought about doing a crowd control, but I can't with this stream, unfortunately. It's like an affiliate thing, and I would need to have it with mine specifically in order to work. I would love to do crowd control again. Where in the world am I? Let's go. Don't move! It's running away from me. What a coward. Get back here, Rocket. It's gone again. I'm very well aware. Takal, thank you. We're trying. We're doing our best. We got another minute of flip controller. We might be here that whole time. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Alright. Come back here. Come back here, Rocket. Don't move. You moving. Ah! I never realized how hard this was until I did an upside-down controller. Hit it. There we are. Final section of the level. Let's go. Still bet on, still set up that on your channel anytime before the end of the month. That's true. That's very true. Revisit a crowd control would be great, especially because of all the issues we had. That did get a little messy. I'd love to do that. Maybe we can see about setting that up here. Okay. Ship's tilting back and forth, changing these platforms around. You know what? That's okay, actually. Let's just spin dash up there. Or not. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's see if I could get this off. If I could spin dash and get a decent jump off this ramp, which I can't, we'll continue on like normal. Totally fine. This is new. I actually can't jump here. What is happening? There we are. The ship does a nosedive at this point, and gravity gets real weird. Case in point, I might die. Let's see if it reverts back. Yeah, we'll be okay. Okay, controller flips back to normal here. Let me hide that thing again. I tried getting this all to work without having to do this, and it's still being weird. So we'll just hide that. That's fine. Alright, we'll try it again. Or not. Where even am I? There we are. Boy, this is actually hard to do even with the normal controller. Still can't believe that Crook teleported to you after you accidentally got invisible object with Dixie. That is a very weird glitch. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that can be have some very strange results like that. Oh, I gotta jump over here. I'm going up the down escalator. Okay, I can't jump into the goal area right away, but we can get the ship to tilt and then land in this platform. And I want to hit this. Maybe. It's weirdly easier to do if you do the lightspeed attack, because you can hit buttons with it from farther away. There we are. Yeah, Bacon, when the ship moves like that, it does some really weird things to your physics, to just the way that characters move. Could have been handled better. Alright, it's time to fight a robot. Time to get our boot boops on. Oh, repeating the secret sound hint between 22 and 37, if anyone feels like giving that a shot and trying to figure out the hint. I have no idea what it is, personally. Taylor's keeping secrets from me. We can play as Gamma now. You also gotta change the ship orientation back to normal, which is a button inside here. Not this button, another button. Hello? There are rings right in front of you, Sonic. Thank you. Look at this cool seat. Robotnik's got this epic gamer chair set up. Why would you keep secrets from your friends? It's in the name of charity, I understand. Alrighty, up to the front. We got a boss to fight, and Big the Cat's here. So look at that. This is a fun boss. Normally 4 hits. I can get it down to 2 with a little special secret here. Isn't a complete secret. You did give hints. That's very true. So Robotnik throws these dudes. I gotta get them into Chaos to freeze him. And if I charge up a lightspeed attack, I can hit Chaos, and it actually drains half his health, rather than being a 4-hit ordeal that way. Make this fight go a lot easier that way. Ugh! Except he keeps dropping robots on me, and it keeps messing me up. Woo! And there we go. Boss done. It isn't a complete secret. You gave a range and a quote. True, true. True, true. What was that quote again? I don't know if I understand the reference, unfortunately. Where's the slide whistle here? Why don't we get a third slide whistle? I love him hitting the ground. He just squashes up. I can play with Big the Cat. Ah, don't you lecture me. Yeah, doesn't sound familiar. I'm sure once I know it, I'll get it in context. This is a cool level too. I don't know. There's like a couple levels of this game that people kind of underplay, and this and Red Mountain to me are a couple favorites. I just love this level because there's always something different going on. You got this fire tunnel, you've got the snake room, you've got the mirror puzzle, you've got just all of these different traps and room situations going on, and it's very cool. What would Chaos look like as Chaos 3 and 5? Yeah, because I guess they skip both of those, huh? You get to see Chaos 1 with like one arm. You get to see 2. Because I think 2 is the one you fight as Knuckles, am I right? 3 is in the Archie comic adaptation? Really? I don't think I knew that. But yeah, he gets, whoops, 2 emeralds at once and becomes Chaos 4 for the lake fight. And then gets 2 emeralds again for that Chaos 6 fight, so you kind of just skip a couple over. I'll have to double check though. Yeah, let me know what you find if you look that up, because I'm very curious about that. That's something they could have had a lot of fun with in Forces, because they brought Chaos back in some form for Sonic Forces, and then did literally nothing with him because he's not even a boss fight. But it would have been a great opportunity to explore the forms that they didn't show in Adventure. Just invent something completely new for it. I shouldn't have hit that. That was the wrong thing to hit. Just accidentally made the water go down. He should have had his tail in Forces, you're right. I guess the Forces version was a projection of the chaos that they fought, though, you know? Like, it wasn't actually chaos. So I can see that representing, like, the earlier chaos before they got his tail back from Froggy. That's what I want to do. What would Chaos 1 look like with a tail? It's weird because he has forms that do have tails, like Chaos 4. Whoops! Oh, we almost saved that. That's okay. I didn't get a jump off when I needed it.
Press this switch to raise the water level.
That will lower it at this point, Takal, but thank you. That's the button I need. Made a tweet on Twitter about the poll for your shift. Very nice, Sonny. Yeah, if anyone is interested, later on, tomorrow it sounded like Sunrose is going to be playing Super Mario 64, but a hacked version that has Sonic or Shadow as playable characters. So if you want to choose which one of those characters she's going to play as, we got a poll for that down in the donations. Got another poll for a pizza, too. You can choose the pizza people are going to eat. Final Hazard and Perfect Chaos are just friends. You know what's really weird about throwing Chaos into the whole mix in Forces is, like, Sonic refights Perfect Chaos in Generations and fights him as normal Sonic, so it's like he doesn't even need Super at that point. He's just good as normal Sonic. Doing the mirror room without any mirrors just makes everything really light by the end of it. Shadow Edition Plus or Sonic Edition Plus? Choose your favorite hedgehog. Do we want to be cool or edgy? You would play a game that's just a will they won't way with those two. Chaos Dating Sim 1. I don't want to spin dash too fast here because this thing has ridiculous rubber band AI, and it will do that. It will do exactly that. Thank you. I didn't want that shield. Met the hack creator when casting the Shadow Edition once. That's awesome, Sonny. That's always super cool. Gonna bounce. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Right, I need to hit this a couple other times. It will turn dark blue when I need to run on it. There we are. This is another room that I can skip in its entirety. I don't know where I hit the wrong wall. Whoops. The camera got a little weird and I lost track of where I was. Here we go. Let's try that again. There we go. That just skips a bunch of the room. You usually go around the whole outer edge. Cool outside loop. You don't see enough of those in Sonic. That's fun looking.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, I think we only have one more level of Sonic? Am I missing something? I think we just have Final Egg. Tails, I know who your mother is. Got a bunch of cutscenes. A bunch of plot. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. Gotta go fast. Yep, it's Final Egg time. I saw those lights in the background. I'm not sure where I landed. Here we are. Perfect. Gotta go fish out the comic. Alright, Zero. Appreciate you looking. Cool thing for here, if you're really bad at these light puzzles, the solution is 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good. Easy every time. Kind of helped made the additions better. Tested them when they were released and told Thods and GameBun about the bugs. Very nice. Got to test that out and give feedback. That's awesome. The fan community is so cool with creating stuff like that. Like, there are some really awesome mods and fan games and all sorts of things out there, and people, like, actively looking for good feedback on them, too. I feel like the fan community takes a lot of that to heart. What type of egg is the final egg? It's not a death one. We've been through that, like, twice now. 3 times? I've lost count. Maybe it's, like an ostrich egg. Those are big, I guess. Someone who's going to play Sonic and the Fallen Star tomorrow. I'm not familiar with that. Is that like a fan game? 2D or 3D or something? Do you know anything about it? Sounds neat. Actually, no, that does sound familiar. Remind me what that is. If you know anything about it. Because that does sound familiar. Bacon, I love you, never change. Very recent 2D fan game. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. That sounds pretty neat. Ooh. Ooh, oh, jeez. Omens and GT. I think I've played a bit of GT. GT was pretty cool. Rouge the Bat. Rouge the Bat. Rouge the Bat. Who's everyone's favorite Sonic character? Get a chant going. I know we got a Ray the Squirrel lover in the audience. I am also a person of taste. Love me some Ray the Squirrel. Can't wait for more Ray the Squirrel video games. Here's the next section. Screw the elevator. Let's fall down. Oh, we died. It's still faster. I don't have to wait for it to walk down on the last part. I know we've been over it. Ray the I just want to hear you say Ray the Squirrel again. Oh, so more types of ways to make an egg, not like what the creature is from. Tails is adorable. I have a lot of love for Tails as well. Flying yellowish, orangish characters team represent. Ray the Squirrel's gourmet sauces? Do you care to explain that, Baylord? That's something. Sonic is your favorite? True and blue. Sonic is a... You know what? I feel like there's so many Sonic characters that it's actually pretty cool to like the main character of Sonic, you know, like everyone's got a favorite, but like people tend to reach out for, excuse me? Sonic? There we go, thank you. People tend to reach out for all of the side characters and stuff, but like Sonic's really cool himself. Feel bad for him on Frontiers and the story leaks you heard. On an island with amnesia. I didn't hear about him getting amnesia. That's something new. That could be interesting if true. I want to go up here. There's a cool Sonic head made out of rings up here. I want to see it. There we are. Ring box eyeballs. Like the bubblegum eyeballs. I can't see a thing. I actually want to lose this shield on purpose. There we are. Because the shield can really mess up with this lightspeed dash at the end. I can fling myself out into oblivion. There we are. Your favorite Sonic character is Ken Penders.
Yeah, not bad.
The true guardian of the Master Emerald. It would be nice to get a... Like, I know that they still have a while to go before the game comes out and everything. I know they don't have, like, a full release date or any of that. But if they were to do a demo, I would want them to make sure that the game's polished and, like, ready to present it. Because they really gotta make sure that it's good and impresses people. They got a lot to kind of live up for. Oh, sweet baby Rays!
You can make it through here.
if you insist. Ooh, Baby Ray's is really good. That's some tasty barbecue. Pre-release already? I mean, anything before release, I guess, would be pre-release. But it's like they gave Forces a demo, you know? So try to impress people with the Frontiers demo. Release date could be November 8th. I've heard November 8th, and I hope that's not true, because it's way too close to God of War. Get a load of this. Ooh, I somehow missed. That's never happened. No. That was weird. So many small things in Adventure that I feel like were expanded on in Heroes of all games. Heroes had some surprising callouts and stuff. It's been a while since I've actually played it, but I think I know what you mean, Bacon. De novo, however it's spelled, I don't know if that's right or wrong. It's probably right. It's supposed to be an anti-piracy measure, so people would have to like get around it in order to pirate the game. But it's something that requires an always online connection, and is just known to be kind of a buggy mess that ends up slowing games down and making them run worse on PC. So whenever it's connected to a game, people typically worry about that kind of stuff. Like, I think when Mania first came out, it was connected to that, and they eventually got rid of it or something. And it's definitely in Origins, and I've heard the PC version of Origins is kind of rough. Looking at tweets, and Sega removed it for Frontiers. Yeah, don't know if that's going to be, like, if that's going to stick or not. It could be something where they had, like, initially posted information but didn't want to reveal it too early or something. I don't know. It's tricky. We'll see. 122.22 out of the 250 for big missions. We're like halfway there, y'all. We can do that. Zero problems with PC Origins. It's so hard to tell, because I've heard a lot of people talk about complaints and whatnot, but I've heard a lot of people not either, and I feel like a lot of people who have played that game have blown the complaints out of proportion. Issues with Origins on Switch, but minor. It did freeze once, huh? I had some weird visual bugs. Nothing too major, but like I was playing, the Mushroom Hill boss, all the spike balls were white for some reason. I think that was the worst I really saw. He froze on MK8 too. Yeah, that might just be a Switch thing in that case.
It's no use. Give up.
2 times on CD. Uh-oh. I feel like if any of them are going to break, it's CD. CD is such a finicky game.
It's no use. Give up.
Excuse me? Hello? Why didn't that hit? That was weird. Oh, you break it. Oh, no. This is going to make the end tricky. Am I... I'm screwed. This is bad. I've never had this happen. This is so weird. This is so weird. Has a slight delay before you warp, and that can mess you up. Oh, CD's great. Absolutely. It's such a polarizing game. People either love it or they hate it. But I think that, at the very least, it's just so visually distinct and unique. I love it for that. Comic Adaption has Chaos 0, 2, 4, and 6, though I'm missing a couple issues of the tie-in, which leads to the special issues. Okay. So all the ones that you fight in the game, because I know that they show one, but you never actually fight one. Mandatory Noobles glitch. Always, always. Got stuck twice, once with Sonic and once with Tails. I need to play through the games with the other characters, actually. I've only done Knuckles for 3 and Knuckles. I haven't played any of the games with anyone but Sonic yet.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Back with food, it's chicken Alfredo, or chicken and Alfredo, not chicken Alfredo, chicken and Alfredo. There's a difference. I believe you. Knuckles is bad with Sonic 2 on the final boss. Oh yeah! Oh, he would be, because his jump's so small. Yeah, that would be rough.
It's no use. Give up.
Come on, let me hit you.
See if you can make
Let me at you. Yeah, what is the difference between the two? Fill us in, inform us. The car thing from Spotify? No. No, why would you spend your... I can't believe they're calling it that. Spotify's making a thing and it's actually called car thing. Like, that's the literal name of the object. That's a board meeting that went on for 4 hours and everyone just gave up on branding. They're all tired and wanted to go home. It's why you want it. That's such a bad reason. I get it. I do.
He's not gonna get away with this.
I'm so gonna get away with it. Watch me get away with it.
Give up.
Right, I hit him this time. Now watch me choke on this part. This'll be great.
Watch out.
He's up to something. We're good. Everything's fine. Remember you dying here once? I've died there more times than I care to admit. It's so embarrassing. Well, I have to get something to eat soon, so I have to keep track of if anyone tries to find the secret sound and doesn't. Yeah, absolutely, Payload. Take a break to get some food.
Select a character.
Okay, Sonic's done. We had Knuckles as the next character. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get to Knuckles. It's Emerald hunting time. Me when I'm 6, so forget the name for the wheel. It's a car thing.
As far back as
Yeah,
I can remember.
anything on the car that you can't remember the name of is a car thing. Skippable cutscene, unbelievably. I do have a mod that will let me skip the credits, so I think it just skipped those last areas all the way to the credits, which is nice. Just for the sake of getting through and playing as much as possible. Don't have time to see a bunch of names 7 different times. There's a Knuckles version of that too, Sonny? Don't tell me where I can't go. No laughing near the Master Emerald. Knuckle Episode 1 Racer. Alright, I see an emerald there already. I can't remember the last time I have not found an emerald in that little spot. I feel like it's always there. Oh, I did forget to check the Chow Garden on the egg ship. Thank you, Bacon. Let's see if I can remember. What did I even get hit by? Alright. There's an emerald around here somewhere. Is it in you? No. Getting further away. Maybe down here somewhere? Yep. Nailed it. One more. I'm good at my job. Gotta be off here somewhere, right? Maybe? No. Ooh, yes! I almost gave up on this. There it is. I see you. Under a minute. Let's go. Knuckles smells like oil? Why would he smell like oil? Legitimate question. I don't have a sense of smell, so I have no idea why he would smell like oil. Sonic said so in the randomizer when he saw Knuckles. That's amazing. Alright. Where would that quote have come from normally? That's interesting. Oh, they're locked. Train station's closed for the night. We gotta go the long way. Let's get back over here. Better Chow Garden aesthetic-wise, 1 or 2. I like too bad. 2 is better for Chow Garden in just every sense of the word. It's got better mechanics, better gardens, better tools for raising your Chow. Time to hunt emeralds here. Look at this big, beautiful Sonic statue. It's gone now. I don't like it. What a waste of time. That statue, from what I understand, the more rings you collect as Sonic and turn in, the bigger that statue will get built during Sonic's game. I need to be able to see in the bathroom. There's an emerald taking a shower. Here it is. Better mechanics, better tools, Papa John's. We have a second one in here? Oh, it's in one of you. Who's hiding it? Who has it? There we are. Third emerald. Go to the cowgirl sign. Let's do it. Could be there. Where is it? There it is. It's not by the cowgirl sign. Apologies. It looks like it's by the lion. It's in your mouth. I see it. Keep that open. Keep it open. You closed it. Rude. Roar again. I dare you. Thank you.
Found it. Good enough.
Next secret sound unlock is 553-54. What if we unlock the sound just before someone figured out the one we just unlocked? Poor lion. Lion's just hungry, and those emeralds are delicious. They're lime flavored, not the green apple that Skittles ruined.
Where in the world am I?
Okay, I think I just gotta run to the other side of this big, tall pyramid thing. It's so quiet here. So peaceful. Here's the plot. Let's skip it.
Huh?
Alright, time for Knuckles' next level, which I am blanking on. It's the boss fight, actually. We gotta go in here. Robotnik's taking the elevator up. We're gonna follow him. It's the only time you go in this elevator. Can't wait to play as Tails so you can show... Oh, yeah, Bacon! That's right! You had, something going on there.
Eggman.
Here's that Chaos 2 fight. I really like this room. I think this is a cool area for a boss fight. I love the chandelier that bounces around at the top. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. There we go. You gotta wait for him to do something before I could actually hit him. He's gotta drop his guard. Come on. Can you please? Nope, that ain't it. That's not what I wanted. Where in the world is Knuckles the Echidna was unfortunately not approved by PBS. They did not consider it acceptable educational content. That's still not what I want you to do. Can we try a different attack? Pretty please? That's it. I missed? He's walking in the air? What? What is this? Get down. What are you doing? This is new. He's in the air now. This is different. Please get down from there. You're going to hurt yourself before I hurt you. He's got the police funding. He's becoming carbonated. That just teleported me. What's going on with this boss fight? He's still bouncing on nothing. He's like half a foot above the ground. This isn't supposed to be happening. Oh, he's back down. We fixed him. Shame that. I was hoping he'd do that the whole fight. You're using this attack a lot, my guy. Another mandatory glitch in Noobles. It keeps happening. I can't stop it. Can you take a swing at me? There we go. Taking his sweet time on this. Chaos 2 looks like a high school jock. Dude needs a varsity jacket. Somebody get Chaos fitted with a sports jersey of some kind. There we are.
Is that all you've got?
Okay, now we go to another level. We get teleported to the
Why Sonic?
hotel very, very slightly. Okay, now it is Red Mountain time, but before I go there, I need to run all the way over here for a very important, very key item. Two of them, actually. First of all, let's get digging. We got digging gloves. Let's use them in this convenient digging area. We got a monkey destruction switch. How weird and very specific to this one scenario. Destroy the NFTs. The monkey destruction switch, not an ape destruction switch. I'm glad I remembered this time. I always forget to bring this with me, but I need this for... Pick it back up, Knuckles. Thank you. I always forget to bring it over here, and then I get right in front of the place I need to go and feel like a fool for forgetting. Let's just plop this down here, and we're good to go. Ooh, we're already close to one. That's back this way somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Easy every time. Let's see if we got one down here, which we do. Further up this way, I think. No, I'm getting colder. Okay, it's higher up somewhere. Maybe off in... Nope, not that direction. Clearly not. Up here then, I guess. Oh, we got the glitch highlighted. Thank you so much. That was a weird moment. Okay, maybe off towards the... Oh, wait. I was almost there. Something turned blue for a second. Maybe we won't have to go towards the main mountain. Getting further away. Might be higher up. Let's check higher up. Yes, it is. We're getting yellow. We are getting to red. There we are. Really love how they repurpose stages in this game. Gives you a different viewpoint of every stage. I agree, Bacon. It's really cool because it's certain areas of the levels, but done in a way where it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing over and over. It's one of the things I really like about this game. Any segment that has both Knuckles and Sonic, for sure. It suddenly feels like it's an area with Sonic that you just fly through and you don't really spend a lot of time in it, but you go there as Knuckles and suddenly it feels a lot more opened up and different. It's really cool. We get to do the other side of this fight now. Sonic's got his own no-nos. They just aren't as good. It's just not the same. You can't compete with Knuckles. Keep hitting him.
Oh, jeez. Oh no, the Chaos Emerald.
Gotta get that last oh no in. And another Chaos 4 fight. Spent another 2 minutes in this Jello pool. Look at all the rings while we're here. Why not? We got time. Can't forget to hit you. Oh, you know what I had meant to do, which I completely forgot. I didn't have the time to beforehand. When I got to the Big the Cat portion of this, I wanted to get a fishing hat on. I think my dad has a ton of them. I would have just borrowed from him. Get all that fishing gear going. Chaos 4, you haven't seen this before. Not like this you haven't, with upside down gliding action. No, I can't actually make this fight interesting. I'm sorry. I tried. We got all the rings. I'm gliding upside down. I don't know what else you want from me. He's going to waste our time for like another solid minute for this last one. Just speed run to his house. I'll get going right now. You guys can hang on for, what, like half an hour, right? Just sit here in an empty stream. Such a marvel. What a unique fight. Just totally out of the box. You know, it brings something different every time. Every time I play it. Get more food? Alright, bacon. More chicken and or Alfredo. Oh, you only wasted 40 seconds of my time. Very kind. A series of ads that I keep stacking on top of the other. One for each character. Knuckles, I could get that cool Outback hat. Alright. I kind of forget where to go from here, actually. I think I go into the jungle, and I do Lost World. I think that's my next step. Let's do that. 2,000 donations, set the hat on fire. Yes, I want to be sure to grab this, because it blends into the ground, and I always forget it's there. And I need a gold key and a silver key. There's also something out in this jungle that I really want to get before I go to the next level, or else I'm going to forget and not have a chance. It will be important for later. Let's set that down. Let's go get the item while I'm thinking about it. It is off over here towards Big the Cat's house. Dude lives out in the jungle. Respect. Not an incentive. Don't do dangerous things. Hey, I don't have to be wearing the hat while it's on fire. Just saying. You can raise $2,000 and I'll light a hat on fire. Oop. I'll do it safely in a controlled environment. Sure, I can figure that out. This is what I want. Let's get yellow gloves. Now they match my shoes. But they let me charge up an attack very similar to Sonic's, where I can do a lot more damage to Chaos 6 when I end up fighting him. But now that I have the gold key, I still need the silver one, which is off in this direction, somewhere under these trees, if I can get down underneath. Wow, I fell right in front of it. Good for me. Let's go. If I can get in there, please. Can't imagine adding that to the document safely in a contained environment. Yeah, I might be asking for a little much there. Understandable. Alright, silver key is a go. Justice for light speed attack. I gotta wait in there forever. It breaks open right away, but the game has to decide to bring me to the next level. Hello? Yeah, we're really close to 2 of them here. Where are? What give? You? Get back here. You had it. That's 1. We're already close to a 2nd. Where are you hiding? In here somewhere? Yes, it is. 3rd one's got to be up top somewhere, I'd imagine. Already getting close. I'm seeing that blue. Turn into green. I see it in my sights. Got 41 seconds on the dot. Beautiful.
Good enough.
Be back soon. Surprise me. Okay, everyone get ready to surprise Paylord. Let's surprise him with the donation total. Let's go. You can still flip my controller upside down. We can still change colors. We still got a Big the Cat incentive to go towards if any of y'all are feeling generous. Help out AbleGamers charity.
I beg of you.
For Rocky Pace. Probably not even close, but I'll believe Bacon. I'll believe a World Recce Place, knowing nothing about speedrunning techniques for this game. Let's do it. Would help if I remembered. I think I gotta go back to the jungle, I believe. Yeah, that Dartrix emote is awesome. Surprised by somehow having less. Let's not do that. Let's not take money away from the counter. Rowlet emote would be a maze. I'm sure there's plenty out there on Twitch somewhere. Is this where I'm going? Is there a big fancy light up area? There is. We'll go towards that. This should bring me to the egg carrier. And I gotta do a... I think I gotta go to the front and it changes, yeah. I could hear myself gliding. I was able to jump in that cutscene somehow. Very strange. Alrighty, down to here. We got a back entrance to the sky deck. Let's crawl into the level. Okay, this place gets very tricky. Let's start by tilting in the opposite direction. Because I think there's going to be an emerald back in one of these somewhere. There usually is. So I get to control the tilt of this level, and depending on which direction it's tilting in, I get access to different doors, such as this. There's one emerald. And let's climb back up, and let's get this tilted in a different direction if it lets me climb. Found out using my glitch to get around the invisible wall in Speed Highway is useless, because speedrunners already have a path to get around it. Oh no! Okay, I want to tilt it this direction. Let's see if that does anything for me. Makes it a little hard to get around the stage, but there are some doors over here that typically have something in them. Perfect. Got it. One more emerald somewhere around here somewhere. I don't know where. I haven't seen anything else light up yet. Might be high up somewhere. Let's see if we can get a little higher. This is the tricky level. This is like the tough one, but it is Knuckles' last stage too. Not on top here. That's usually a place I see them. So it's gotta be... oh, around here. In one of these robots, I bet. There it is, and we're good. Check out what happens in this cutscene, this next cutscene, because the ship is tilted. Kind of useless because a normal run was faster than using the glitch. Ah, shoot. Check this out.
Good enough. The last missing piece. All right.
Oh, it's not happening. What?
To restore the master
What?
Huh?
Oh, I'm disappointed. Sometimes it will keep the ship's tilt in consideration here and start moving Knuckles off to the side. It's really goofy looking. I don't know why that actually worked properly. That's a strange one.
Hey, what happened here?
Fire. Lots of fire. Everything's on fire. Probably not for the best. Alright, that is the last of Knuckles' levels. We gotta rush to the front of the ship and fight perfect chaos. Or not perfect chaos. Almost perfect chaos. Perfect chaos -1. Little bit of a different fight from Sonic, not by much. Part of the ship's destroyed. There's already a bunch of robots dropped in the area, so I just get to pick and choose. You'll suck that in. I can charge up my attack here. Hit him for 2 hits. And we just need one more of these robots. Uh-oh. There we are. And we're good. Knuckles just gets to flop loudly around for a bit. Alright, that was Knuckles' game. We're done now. Should we move on to Tails next? Should we go over whichever glitch you're talking about, Bacon?
I'll probably be on this float.
Let me know what I need to do for that. I don't know. If it needs to be a certain place, if I need to have a certain power-up.
Select a character.
It is Tails time.
Here I come, Sonic!
Alright, Tails right away has a power-up I can get, so once I get out of these cutscenes and whatnot, let me know when I get there. Perfect, thank you. Didn't know Gex was in this game. Hello, camera. I haven't even started playing yet. You're already doing this to me? Someone mod Gex into this game. He'd be a perfect Sonic character. Where's my Gex adventure? Look at Gex Generations with a more modern twist on Gex. How many Netflix shows can Gex reference in one level alone? Alright, that was a power-up that allows me to just fly way faster. Super nice to have. Something I haven't been getting. These don't matter, I just want to pick them up. Pre-typed it last night and have it copied and pasted. Thank you, Bacon. Appreciated. FD907, how you doing? How's it going today? Alright, Tails' first area actually starts with a boss here, so I'm going to fight the same first boss Sonic did. I guess not his first boss, but it is the Egg Hornet, slowest typer in the world, responsible for those title cards. Stranger Things, I've seen stranger. That sounds like a Gex line, absolutely. Tails doesn't have a quick kill like Sonic does, so I actually have to do this normally, which is a bit of a shame. That was you typing. Whoops. I love Tails' running animation. It's always been one of my favorite things about him, just propelling himself forward with his tails like this. It looks really fun in 3D, too. I hope we get more 3D Tails soon. Just other playable characters than Sonic. He's super nice to have. Boop. We're done. Alright, now that you're out of the way, we get to race through Windy Valley. We get the same stone that looks like a key, apparently. Looks nothing like a key, but it's still there. You don't have to worry about how Tails' tails work. You can't just appreciate them. Something that I really like about this, so if I fly and rotate clockwise, it barely looks like they're rotating. Like, nothing's happening. But if I fly counterclockwise, look at them go. Tails' tails are a just complete mystery. You think his whole butt just rotates? Fly me up. This is a very fun first level, because if you know what you're doing, and especially if you have the upgrade, you never need to touch the ground here. You can just coast. You don't even need to hold the fly button, he just sinks just fast enough. You can kind of glide through. You can even press the attack button to lower yourself faster. Exact opposite of what you wanted. What, just more mysteries as to how Tails' tails work? I do appreciate them. I just want you to know what goes into the tails. There. Easy every time. Oh, camera. Tails, the camera is this way. Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. That sounds so menacing. That just means the Game Gear game. I unlocked the Game Gear game. But maybe Sonic has just reached someone's naughty list. It's time for a 10-year-old to go gambling. Time to hit a Casinopolis. Tails doesn't get to experience the cool parts, though. We're just going the dilapidated way here.
Come on, Tails.
Probably the list of Jericho. You just made the list. Drink it in, man. Whoop.
Hey, hey, hey.
Very linear level. It's strange that they picked this area for Tails to race in. I guess it makes sense in the plot, but not a lot of flight opportunities, honestly. I guess you could fly through these. This helps a little bit, especially if you have the power-up that lets you just breeze through them. Sonic's on the naughty list. You've seen how snarky he is in the comics. Not wrong. Those Fleetway comics, he's a jerk. Sonic's just rude. I believe it. He's on 3... Oh, I missed this third one. There's just 3 green shields there for some reason.
That wasn't too bad.
Sonic is on Santa's naughty list, for sure. He's getting coal for Christmas. Sonic and Tails gamble race. First one to reach 400 rings. That would actually be kind of cool. I think that would be pretty neat. I agree. Okay, next up, that ice cap key fell down here. Actually, before we do that, there we go. Wouldn't he be a jerk because of his super Fleetway? Oh,
Villains will be departed.
you know, normal Sonic was a jerk in the Fleetway comics. Super Sonic in the Fleetway comics, straight up literally evil. Don't they, like, separate at some point? I haven't read the Fleetway comics, but don't they actually separate into 2 different beings at some point? Something real weird happens with that. Oh, the Origins cutscene with Knuckles? I guess he did. I guess he did look that way. That was a really cool interpretation. I liked Tails being full-on Kitsune with the multiple tails and whatnot. That was a very fun cutscene. Time to go snowboarding. Let's do it. No lie, I really want a Fleetway collection. I'm desperate to lead through those. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to read them online or an easy way to get them anywhere, but it's such a unique comic for sure. I can't disagree with you there. Fleetway in a Sonic game. I don't know how the Fleetway comics handled game adaptions. I know that the Archie ones did a lot of adaptions toward different games and stuff, but I don't know if the Fleetway ones did that. I'm sure they did in some case. I know Chaos was in it, and Chaos was way different. Yeah, Cream does appear. What the what? That was weird. Cream does appear in this game. The Sonic Adventure DX specifically, she will spawn in, not the original. But after certain cutscenes, you'll see her flying around. The Casinopolis cutscene after you beat it is actually one of them. I'm just skipping all of that stuff, I hate to say. She also looks really weird, and I think the PC version specifically. Like, they don't give her the right lighting map or something, so she just glows color. But yeah, this came out around the same time as Advance 2, so there's a couple advertisements for it in here. The mission mode has a couple. And for Sonic X, which is really weird. Ooh. This is a surprisingly close race. What's happening? Oh no! That's fine, I'll still make it. That's just embarrassing. I don't get to go do a cool jump. I almost wonder if this is faster, just to avoid all the awkward ramp jumping. Want to see Sonic go evil once in a game? Don't mean like Black Knight. Same with Mario. Want to see him go evil once in his own games. Nintendo doesn't have it in him. Nintendo's never going to change their flagship character like that. Sonic I can see happening before Mario. I actually liked their... I'd probably talk about this all the time. If y'all watch my stream, you're probably sick of this. But when Sonic Adventure 2 was first coming out and nobody knew anything about it... Prepare your emotes again, BT dubs. People didn't know who Shadow was, and people were making these like fan theories that Shadow was a version of Super Sonic that used the negative energy of the Chaos Emeralds, because they talk about that in at the end of Adventure 1, to turn into this, like, evil Super Sonic, and then he defeats Robotnik once and for all, and decides to go back in time to stop him before he started or something, and, like, thought that was a cool idea. Sonic X is the only canon cartoon. I have not watched enough of it. Sonic X is the anime. It's a Sonic anime series that came out, I want to say, around Heroes and 06, and kind of followed a Sonic Adventure 2-esque story. They used a very similar style to the 2D artwork for the Adventure series. I know that they followed a little bit of those stories for a while and branched off to do their own thing. Wow, this boss is cool, right? I almost want to fight it 2 more times. I can't believe how amazing this boss is. I'll have to replay the game all over again just to fight this incredible beast. Ooh, that was close. I almost maybe thought about getting hit by him, but we're fine. It's a very tough fight, clearly. Every single moment is me avoiding his attacks. I just have to stay on guard this whole time. I'm safe in the air for most of it, but there's some times where he comes up in the water like this and I have to hit him. And that was fast, actually. That was faster than the other two. Thank you, Chaos 4. I have not seen Sonic X Abridged. I can imagine that being really funny. Video game? Uh-oh. This should be doing a thing. Why is this not doing a thing? Am I actually going to have to fight Chaos 4 a 4th time? I think I might have to. Something happened. Let's close. Game froze. No idea what happened there. I might have to fight Chaos 4 again. That's hilarious.
Sega.
Wish I was there in 1999 when you were in awe of this boss. I don't think I liked this boss fight then, to be honest with you. I don't think that happened. Which one was that? That was this one.
Select your character.
Okay, I am still halfway through Tails'. Let's see if that saved afterwards. Probably not. And probably just before the Knuckles fight. Oh, I'm after the Knuckles fight. Wait, what? Oh! I think it did save. It did save the Chaos 4 fight. We did it. We don't have to fight it again. We're all done. That's awesome. He has a tail in the fish form, but he's also missing a tail. What does the tail-on-tail action look like? He just gets 2 tails, like Tails. And they rotate on his butt, and he can fly. It's a Christmas miracle. I got my wish. 2 mini games away. Yeah, I got 2 rounds of this in a row, and Sandhill to do. Sandhill's pretty cool, actually. I'm honestly not big into the ice cap snowboarding, but Sandhill's fun. So the people that worked on it also did the OVA, which they tie into the Sonic X Abridged. Really? Oh, cool. That's awesome, Zero. I didn't know about that. Kitsune means 2-armed fox. Thanks, editor. And Tyson Hess. And the sun. Shoutouts to staring in the sun. Don't do that, by the way. Sonic set in another poor example here. Don't stare into the sun and don't put on shoes that you find in the sewers. I'm locked onto a lot of stuff that isn't exploding right now. Here we are. All I'm saying, the princess from the OVA. Oh, Princess Sarah, the, like, cat girl who's just a normal human with cat ears. For legal reasons. You are still not exploding when I shoot you. Let's do it. Let's go. Another fun fact with these playing games, not really a fun fact, I guess, the native PC port of this game is so bad that if you're playing this game in a too high of a resolution, it is impossible to get the high score emblem for this. There's just something weird with the aiming and with the point system and whatnot that prevents you from doing it, so you need to fix it with mods or play in like 640 by 480. Very strange. More of a monkey tail? I guess it kind of is. I think she's supposed to be a cat girl, but I can definitely see that as a monkey tail. Yeah! So cool, we've been hit. Cincinnati, terrible city or the worst? I've never been there. Couldn't tell you. Do not know from experience. Okay, time to go into the jungle. We got a sand area to look for. It's actually just right over here. I can follow the wall and the cutscene triggers somewhere. I've gone too far, actually. Where's the cutscene? Here it is.
Wow!
Trey just wants to fight me, but the answer's terrible. Let's press this button. That's so weird. That looks like a unique button. Like, I don't think you see it anywhere else in the game. Almost here, so I'll post the text. Cool, Beacon. Appreciate it. Let's see what we got. I love this area. It's fun to try to get a combo going with all these gates and whatnot. Let's see if we can get a high score. Gonna shoot for 40-something. We'll see. I'm not getting it now. We're still early on. Whatever. Nope. There's a lot of things happening on this hill. It's just falling apart. We'll get a 20-something. How about that? $27. You gonna DM me the info? Okay, I'll keep an eye out. We found Froggy. We're so good at this. Okay, Tails gets an upgrade in this flashback, which leads to some very weird time travel-related questions that I won't get into. We got a warrior feather. Lets me spin a bunch. Don't leave the past. Okay. Let me see what you sent me then. Give me 1 second. Select the ribbon upgrade in the past, and you want to run off any sets of stairs. Has a wall of 90 degrees. Bounce off the wall and should be suspended and... Okay. Okay, so, like... Let's find a staircase somewhere, it sounds like. Can I do it in one of these, or does it have to be a different... Oh! That seemed weird. Hang on. I don't know if this is the right place, but I think I see what you meant. I think I see what you mean. I might have to find another staircase. It sounds like one... Gotta get some speed. Okay. The problem with the speed is... Okay, here we go. What in the world? What? Is that what you mean? Is this what I'm trying to surprise you with now that I'm back? Apparently. This is something Bacon's been holding on to, and that's hilarious. That's wild. I've never seen that, Bacon. That's weird. Let me try one more time here. I'd imagine that would work with kind of any weird slope like this. You could probably pull that off in other levels. That's awesome. I love it. Tails is a Beyblade. We're letting him rip.
The servers are the 7 Chaos
Being reminded of the infamous comic of Tails trying to fly by, yeah, Arms the Kitsune. He's trying his best. His 2 freakish arms will fly over everything. Try the pyramid. Oh, that's okay. There's a pyramid here, too. We can always try it here. What is my next level, actually? Why am I blanking on this? I think I gotta go back to my workshop and do some more Sky Chase. That's what we're going to next here. You do something funny here? Maybe not. Yeah. Walls are too high. I can't fly off. I'm gonna mess around with that later. That sounds like a lot of fun. There's probably some really dumb stuff you can do with that. Whoop. Hang on. I dropped something. It's fine. I'll be fine in this corner. We don't have to worry about it. Everything's good here. I can get up and take a bathroom break and be just fine. Alright, we'll shoot people. We'll shoot these planes down. We'll blow up all our robotic stuff. So is that something, I'm guessing, Bacon, the first area you're thinking of in Speed Highway, you can get on that slope on one of the buildings at the beginning and kind of fling yourself off of it like that? Doesn't work in the present. Pyramid's too short and has some ledges on the stairs that... Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm surprised that model's so different. That's fun. I would love to see that in action. I might try that out. There's definitely a way you can get over there without doing that, like you said, but that's still really amusing. I like Tales of Speed Highway. There's a lot of fun shortcut opportunities in it.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this.
Oh, can I DM you a link to the Sonic Bridge movie to check out? Yes, please. Please do, Zero. I'd love to see that. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's do it.
One area near Tails' house that you could kind of do it at. I know that some of the mountain side you could actually run up somehow. There's some interesting slopes going on there. Updated the sound dock to show the range of the still yet discovered sound. There's a special sound effect out there just waiting to be found if any y'all feel up to giving towards AbleGamers charity. You can narrow down what this special sound amount is, somewhere between $22 and $37. And since you'll be donating over 20, I'll flip this controller upside down for 5 minutes. We'll play with a reverted controller. That would be very interesting in this section. So we still have this, and then we have Sky Chase and Speed Highway, and then Tails' last boss. And the last 3 characters are kind of blink and you miss it. Big's got 5 stages, I think? Gam's got 4 or 5, I can't remember. Amy only has 3. Sometimes when I'm talking, my voice slips into the voice I did for Freya and FF9. Really? Ooh. If I'm fast, I can destroy that whole thing before it fires the laser and you don't actually get hit by it. Cool, got the second emblem for it. You do it on the pyramid in the past and wait a bit. You can control Tails in the air, same way I got around the invisible wall in Speed Highway. Interesting. Hey Brandon, how's it going? Good to see you. How you doing this fun weekend? Alright, time to Sky Chase it up. Sky Deck it up, not Sky Chase. I already Sky Chased. You have enough chasing the sky. Ship goes off, ship goes on. It's all about halfway to the Big the Cat missions. You want to see me do a bunch of fishing?
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
That's the sky deck, alright. Let's do it. That scream Tails lets out cracks me up every single time. That is the scream of an 8-year-old who was just hitting puberty. And it's amazing. It's perfect for Tails. I want the shield. Only about 34 minutes left for that. That's true, I only got about an hour and a half left of this stream. I know we got a little bit of a late start to let the Donkey Kong Country stream wrap up, but I should still have more than enough time to complete everyone's stories here. And we're done already. Less than a minute for that level. So easy with Tails. Such a wide open area, there's just no reason to run it normally. Camera, what are you doing down there? Why don't you come up and join the fun? We got another Gamma fight, which is even more of a pushover with Tails. This is fun. Just in case someone out there really hates Gamma, which how could you, first of all? But I can just sit here forever and just continue to hit him. You just hold that spin button down, you spin to win for all of eternity. Alright, back in Station Square, we are doing Speed Highway, Tails' final stage. Have to eat more of the Bean Boozled for every 500 total raised by the finale. Ooh, alright. Oh no, it was a dud. Oh, that didn't work. Well, time to restart that.
You think you can keep up with me? What?
He's caught up! Don't challenge me.
Now, Tails.
Huh. That's weird. I'm doing something different. I usually don't have a problem with this.
You think you can keep up with
Only Tails is a bigger level. I'd imagine your glitch would have some use.
He's caught up.
Yeah, I can imagine doing it. Try your glitch. I don't know how to apply it to this kind of situation. That's something that I'll have to test out. What is going on? I usually don't have this much trouble. This is weird. Okay.
Goodbye, Tails.
There we go. Now we're up and over. I would love to come back to that and try it out, Bacon. That's something that I'm really interested in. You can actually fly up into the building to the right here and get into Sonic's section of the level, too. That's really goofy, because you can fall through the second section where he's usually running along the side of the building. And then if you get to the end of the third section, regardless of how far ahead you are in the race, you'll lose automatically. It's just programmed to lose. Use the walls next to the slopes of the first building. I'll try that out another time. That's something that I want to get through for now, but I'm definitely interested in checking out.
That wasn't too bad.
Alright, all done with the speed highway race. Robotnik's very upset, though. He did not take kind to losing. This is a cool looking robot design, I think. This is actually one of my more favorite designs. It's simple, but like, it feels simple in a Sonic 1, Sonic 2 kind of way. I like it. All I gotta do is hit his leggies a bunch, though. He's gonna keep jumping back and forth. We're gonna keep getting right underneath him and hitting his legs. Switch into 2. Whoops. Alright. Not quite sure what even hit me there. It does have a classic vibe to it. I really like it for that reason. Especially in a game like the 3D games went a lot bigger with a lot of the designs, which understandable. But it's kind of cool to get back to something classic here.
Gonna get away with this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
There we are. And that's it. Tale story done. We're halfway through the characters. Got about another hour and a half to get everything else done. I think we got it in us. And if we got a little time afterwards, could show off some of mission mode, see what that's all about. Alright. I'm gonna keep on going. Let's do Amy, let's do Gambit, and we'll save the big guy for last. Amy is a very short story. She's got one long level, but only a total of 3 levels. Kinda got the short straw from the level selection list. Alright, we start off next to everyone's favorite. Let's just hang out with Burger Guy for a little, take him with us. Someone was saying something about, like, being a statue of the mayor earlier. The actual backstory, at least the assumed one, for the Burger Guy here, is there's a famous statue in a part of Japan. I can't remember the name of that part. But it's essentially... There was a KFC statue that was the Colonel. And it was a statue that people found really disturbing, very creepy, and they threw him in the river. Like, a bunch of people picked up the statue and threw him in the river. And from that moment on, the local baseball team was cursed. Was just losing every single game that they played, and they thought that it was just this cursed statue, and tried to fish him out of the river to undo the curse and everything. There's a whole video somebody did on it, and it was pretty fascinating stuff. Alright, Amy's game, a lot more slower than the other characters I've been playing as so far. I do not move as fast, but I got this cool hammer that I can use to attack and do a big jump. But her big gameplay deal is she's got this giant green robot called Zero chasing after me, and I gotta get away from it and get to the end of the level. There's a balloon at the end of the stage that I use to get away. I'll see if I can find that video and link it later, Bacon. It's a pretty interesting watch. What a way for a team to fail. Cursed by the Colonel. Can you imagine that? Like, just Colonel Sanders haunting your nightmares because you're bad at baseball. How do you explain that to your fans and your friends and family? Where's my Zero crockpot, right? No, we talked about him being a coffee maker or a water cooler or something. Hi, Spikeball. I think he's too big for crockpot territory, but I think you can... Uh-oh. We're good. Amy's nice and floaty with her jumps, thankfully. Maybe a cookie jar. Let's put some cookies in Zero. Zero is coffee maker. Way to reverse the curse is to throw one of those creepy Ronald McDonald statues. Oh, absolutely. Let's please do that. The ones where he's sitting on the bench and he just tries to put his arm around you. It's terrifying. Oh, is that a link to the video? Thank you. Thanks for handling that. Definitely an interesting watch if y'all have time later. Let's not put cookies in Zero and say we did. Not a fan of cookies, or are you just afraid of where we put them?
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Welcome to Twinkle Park. You don't want to hug the clown. Don't hug that clown. For legal reasons or otherwise. Alright, we're trapped in jail. It's cool. We get out of jail. Don't ask how. It's fine. Scared of where those cookies are gonna go. Twitter wants to hug a clown. Oh, we got a minigame. Who likes Whack-A-Sonic? That's Robotnik. We don't want to hit Robotnik in this case. Oh, a couple supersonics. Nice. Supersonics worth like 500. And I gotta get... I think I only have to get 2,000 to win, so we're in good shape already. Well, let's keep shooting for it. Let's get the highest score possible. Whoops, whatever. It's fine.
What? I can't believe this is happening.
Oops, minigame. Easy every time. We got the warrior feather. You could come back here later. I don't know when the cutoff is, but you can come back here later and get another high score to upgrade Amy's hammer. I don't like it as much. It's not as cute, and it makes a boring sound. But the warrior feather's cool because you can spin around a bunch and then get really dizzy like this. Just trying real hard to walk right now. It's not working out so well. Alright, into the hot shelter. This is actually the first character we've played this level as. I like this level. This is a fun level, and I kind of wish Sonic got to go into it. Not nearly as useful as the Tails spin. Tails is a better center of gravity and inner ear than Amy does, clearly. Eh. Uh-oh. Nah, we'll be fine. We won't be. Let's move. Looks dull, but has a longer range. Lets you cheese that minigame. That's true. You can just rotate around forever, huh? I feel like you kind of got to go out of your way to get to it, though, so I usually don't during just a quick playthrough like this. But it doesn't even have an obscure glitch only one person knows about, right? How dare it? Thinks it could be as cool as the... as Tails' thing. You gotta press a button in the middle here to, get the water drained into this level so you can get into this platform, or you can just do a cool hammer jump over it like I did. Don't have to deal with the water at all. I want to see something, because I never do this. I want to see something. I think you could actually push this. You can. I never do this. You can push these stairs so you can put them into position, or you can just jump over. It's super easy. I don't know why you'd waste your time. I think less people know about pushing that than actually doing it the correct way. Ooh. Something else I really like about Amy is if you have a spring in front of you, you can hit it like normal and, you know, get the normal amount of height. Or if you hit it with your hammer, you go flying. She gets so much more distance from springs than any other character that way. And there's like never a practical time to use it. It doesn't actually help you out in any situations at all, but it's just cool that it's there. Just a little extra detail. Yo, Matthew Dodon, how you doing today? Thank you for joining us. If anyone here has not been watching for too long, we actually have some donation incentives going on right now. The two big ones are that any $10, you can change the color lights going on in the background of my camera. And for 20, I'm going to flip this controller upside down and play like that for 5 minutes. So if you want to try to throw me off with controls, feel free. It's the guy who was playing Sonic Mania. Yeah, with the Beat Mania controller. That's exactly what happened. Feels like yesterday. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Does it feel like, what, a whole year has passed since then? That was a very fun stream. Really enjoyed that one. Something that I'd really like to do next, I tried very briefly to look around, and it looks like they're kind of hard to get. I'd like to get a Dreamcast to PC controller going, and see if I can use the fishing rod for big section of the game. Getting old. We all are. Time makes fools of us all. I always picture Amy's level being like 6 minutes long for some reason. I'm actually almost at the end of it, though. Making pretty quick work. Just need another round of these. SA1 wasn't complete. Yeah, not the Dreamcast version. Not at all the Dreamcast version, but I'm wondering if I can rig up the PC version to at least use the controls and the analog stick. I don't expect the fishing rod itself to work. You know what is compatible with that controller, though, which blows my mind, is Soul Calibur 2. Apparently, you can use it to waggle the fishing rod around and actually swing your sword, kind of like a Wiimote control. Way ahead of its time, somehow. Bacon's currently 13 years old. According to Drake, you're only getting younger. Benjamin Bacon. Started off really old and you're just de-aging as life goes on. Alright, that is 2/3 of Amy's game already done. Still wondering whether there isn't a Saturn Classic or Dreamcast Classic. I feel like I heard some sort of news article where they were considering a Dreamcast Classic. And I think there was some reason why they didn't do it right away or something, but they've definitely put the thought into it. Right. Amy's is tricky. I don't know why Amy's spawns you here. You actually want to go back into this section of the map. Everything that you need to progress is over here. Otherwise, you'll spend just way too long running around that map looking for something. I would love for there to be a Dreamcast Classic. Saturn might be a little hard. What would you put on the Saturn Classic? I know there's some stuff out there, but it's not exactly, like, common knowledge. There's not exactly a bunch of games that are going to make everyone itch to buy the Saturn Classic, you know? Nope. Sega has said the problem with those is cost. They want to do them, but they can't get them down to a good price point yet. Just licensing and whatnot, mostly? I wouldn't imagine what the cost would be. I guess hardware for some of the, like, Dreamcast in particular. Yeah, they are doing the Genesis Classic too, with Sega CD games. They got like a little mini Sega CD add-on you can add to it, which is super cool. Something I would really like is a 32X adaptation to that. I want a tiny version of the Battleship formation. I think that'd be so cool. Knights is a good one, for sure. Knights is an amazing game. A stall would actually be kind of cool. I know that isn't a game that a lot of people are familiar with. A stall, Clockwork Knight. Let's get Daytona in there. Let's get Virtua Fighter. Mr. Bones. There you go. What is that other one? Oh, there's another one and it came and went. I can't remember now. Bug. Maybe that was it. Magic Knight Rayearth. There you go. Saturn and Dreamcast emulation isn't the same. Yeah, Saturn emulation is rough. I haven't seen it go real well. Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, exactly. Again, if anyone ever has trouble with this light puzzle, solution is 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're good. Easy every time. Except when I go too fast and slip up. There's that slide whistle again. You love the slide whistle. I feel like if you're going to have a good Dreamcast collection, you got to get Capcom on board somehow. We need a Power Stone. And they're never going to give us that. You know they aren't. Ooh. Robot Sonic in that room that appears in the Archie comics. I always thought that was like some sort of weird interpretation of Robo Sonic from Sonic 2. Like, it doesn't look anything like it. But it's like this combination of Sonic 2 and Sonic 3's and Knuckles Robo Sonics, or like Mecha Sonic and Robo Sonic. Free MVC2, you know it. You know it. That console would need... That was like the place to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for a while. And they put it out for PS2 and Xbox, and it was still expensive to get a hold of. Love you say the same thing about the light puzzle every time the other night when it was just you and me. You said the same thing. It's just like, I think it blew my mind when I found that out, because I was definitely one of those people that just had trouble with that puzzle for the longest time, and then I found out the answer was so easy. Oh, Magnetic Neo! How could I forget about Magnetic Neo? Let's open all of these up. Someone give me a number between 1 and 5, quick. We need a hallway to go down. First answer gets it. We'll see if we do it in 1. 5, let's go. Is it going to be door number 5? Wrong answer. Let's work our way backwards. 4, maybe? Not 4. We'll find it eventually. It's in one of these, for sure. It changes every time. It's not even a guaranteed thing. We're having real bad luck with this. 2? It's 2. Here we go. And we are done with Amy's levels. Marbles versus Capcom. I'd play that. I'd give that a shot. I would want a Marbles versus Capcom. I want it to be like Marbles on stream, but then you got Blanca just rolling down with it, doing his little lightning ball thing. Let's get that going. Come on, Capcom, you cowards. Stream's very late for you, apparently. Uh-oh. Alright, time to get out of here and off to the egg carrier crash site, I believe. According to the comic, it appears it's the Mark II of Mecha Sonic from Sonic 2. They call it Silver Sonic. There's been so many different names for that Sonic 2 Metal Sonic. Like, I've heard Metal Sonic, I've heard Robo Sonic, I've heard Silver Sonic, like you said. There's a lot of different ones for it. I want to say, it actually shows up in LEGO Dimensions, of all things, if anyone ever got the Sonic expansion pack for LEGO Dimensions. And I believe they call it Robo Sonic in there. I'm going the wrong way, but we'll grab this while we're here. Blanca Spinball sounds awesome. Get on that, Capcom. You're sitting on a gold mine. Are we getting into this argument? It's Hydro City. I'm 100% with T-Lopes. Hydro means water, city means city. But if we really want to get into it, Hyde Rock Itty, just to be different. We're going with a third pronunciation that no one cares about. The argument I want to hear is it Casinopolis or Casinopolis? How are we pronouncing that one? Because I don't think it works in either sense. 15 more minutes to get that big incentive if anyone's feeling like some big donations. I think we're about halfway to it.
The train headed for Station Square.
You always thought it was cute. This is why these arguments are perfect online. Okay, I believe I'm going to the crash site, which means I just go through here. But you know what? Let's not do it the normal way. Let's have some fun. Or let's fall off. That's cool, too. Does Studiopolis have an official pronunciation? Probably not. Probably not. Casinopolis. I think that's how I do it as well. Casinopolis. Yeah, Casinopolis seems right to me. Whoop! I slipped again. Yeah, we got a Hydro City's pronounced Saucon. What is that, 2737? I couldn't see what that was. But that's enough to flip over the controller, so let's get that going. Been a little while, I gotta redo myself here. 27, thank you so much for that $27 donation. Absolutely appreciated. We'll go down the normal way, that wasn't working before. There we go. I always blended the words casino and metropolis, which is why. Yeah, but like casino has that hard O sound, so it's like casinopolis. It's weird. It's very weird with that. Studiopolis definitely has the same issue going. Sandopolis a little less so. Secrets between 27 and 37. It's out there somewhere. Got 435.20 so far. What an amazing total. Appreciate all the donations you're giving towards this charity. Really appreciate it, y'all. Metro always also ends with, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. That was silly. Am I gonna get a game over on this because I am upside down right now? Root word of Metropolis. That makes sense. I like that reasoning. There we go. We got a ring. We're fine. Alright. Is this boss just Fatal Frame? I'm not taking photos of anything. Ooh. Oh, got it, because Zero. Right, it's what, Project Zero for the Japanese version? I get you. I get the joke you're making. There we are. Done with Amy's story. We got Gamma and Big left to go, and about an hour to do it in. And another donation. Brandon with a $5 donation. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. Alright, Amy is done. Gamma will be weird with the inverted controller.
Please wake up, Birdie.
That's not the start button. Hello? Can I not skip this cutscene?
Are you okay? Can you fly?
Can I not skip this cut? What's going on? Hello? I'm flipping it back over just to make sure I can't skip this. It's not letting me skip this cutscene. That's weird. Oh, now it goes. That was weird. Watching that bird fall out of the sky was really important. Not what happens to it afterwards.
Select your character.
No, not because I had to reset. I don't know what happened there.
Preparation complete.
Very strange. These animations still creep me out after all these years in the cutscenes. They're strange, but Adventure 2's creeps me out more. Something about the motion capture. Oh, I don't have to go down here yet. I gotta talk to Robotnik. The motion capture in Adventure 2's characters just makes it feel like they're mascots. They're like people in Sonic suits who are doing things. Give me the bird. If you insist. I'm not doing that, but... Alright, this might be a little tricky. I love Gamma's mode change. It's so cool looking. That amazing Sonic character in that Olympics game. Which one? Mario? Mario's my favorite Sonic character. Oh no, you mean Birdo. Was Birdo in any of them? Mode change. I'm always a fan of Gamma's pick up, put down, and throw. I'll do that when I pick things up sometimes. Fun fact. One cutscene in SA2 where his arm is slightly detached. Oh, really? I've never seen that. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that now. If you can let me know what cutscene that is, if you remember. Princess Koopa. Throw the chow. No, don't throw the chow. You can pick up and put down the chow. Favorite E102ism is kill from here. Oh, that's not Gamma, though. This is easy. This is easy with a controller flip. We did it. We beat the boss. Good for us.
Mission complete.
He's someone who kept joking about there being a Dr. Bowser, but that's been a thing for a while now. Did they do that with the mobile game? It felt like everyone was a doctor in that mobile game. You literally had Dr. 3 Goombas in a trench coat trying to sneak into an R-rated movie. That was literally a character. Okay, where are we going next? I'm pretty sure it's Emerald Coast. Let's get to it. He's chasing down the president's car and looking over his shoulder. They modeled an entirely separate arm and cut off his typical arm. Yo, Matthew. Looking out. I'm never going to unsee that now.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Someone found it! Someone found the secret! $30. Zero, thank you so much for the donation. Absolutely appreciated. The secret's been revealed. No one lecture me with your $30 haircut. That was amazing. Dr. Baby, Metal Pink, Gold Peach. I like throwing Space Peach in there just for the Rosalina throwback. But yeah, Brandon, you nailed it. Woo! Nail on the head. Yo, that was awesome. Super glad we found that number. Ooh! Gamma's tricky with a upside down controller just because I still have to aim his shots, kind of. And getting this wiggle going on is weird with that. You know, this is also a different character, but I want to say, I want this fool to count every sand on the beach. Gamma, head down to the Emerald Coast and count every grain of sand on the beach. How we doing with that goal? I know that we're still a little ways away. We got a little bit of time to get that in. Why is Eggman a pirate? I was about to say the same thing. Oh, Flip is done. I don't have to do this anymore. I was just having fun doing it. Let me turn off that thing again. Give me a second. I still don't know why it's not disappearing, but there we go. Okay, time to go to Amy. Zero did donate $30. Oh, that's true. That is true. We're back on Flip. Good looking out, Payload. That's a 20 and a 10. Zero, if you want to change the background color of my camera right now, you can change the light color. Anything you'd like. Okay, this is... I gotta go and get Gamma's power up, which is off to the right here, I think. Go back to the Sonic Blue. Sounds good. Let's do it. Give me a second to bring that up here. Sonic Blue is always a good choice. And Sonic Blue it is. Thank you so much again for that donation. Oh, check the Chow. Yes, Bacon. After this, I'll pick up the power-up and I'll go into the Chow Garden. You got it. Thank you. Fully localized Sega Gaga for Dreamcast Mini?
Press and
Here's a dumb, obscure one for you. Put Sega Swirl into the Dreamcast Mini. I don't know if anyone remembers that. It was part of the online disc, I think. They just had some mini game that was basically like a match 3. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Help me out with this, chat. I don't know if I could get this puzzle down. What can this possibly spell? Sonic Shuffle, do we have to? Oof. You think they'd do anything interesting with, like, VMUs? For that? Whoa. Gamma really doesn't want to go in here. Not happening. There we are. I think he had 2 copies of that. It wasn't the same disc as the web browser. Thank you. That's what I thought. Dreamcast is so ahead of its time. Sega did all these before other companies. Do we have my Chow out here? I thought they were, but maybe they're not. Where'd the Chow at? Hearing animals. Maybe I don't? I have no idea. I don't know where the Chow went. That could be an issue. That's okay. That'll be future Jim's problem. I can't pick up this egg because for some reason this part of the beach is considered water. I can't do anything here. Gam is so bad at this. Alright, we'll head back. Sorry that didn't have anything. I don't know about the Mystic Ruins. I guess I could try. Divvy Dead. PSO episodes 1 and 2. Can we get a Dreamcast accessory that has the keyboard, if that's the case? Maybe we could get that GameCube controller. Got it back there somewhere. Could not get that to work with the PC for now. Some days you just can't pick up an egg. Just can't get rid of a good Chow egg. Oh no. Typing of the Dead, let's go. Best Dreamcast game, fight me on that. One that I've actually wanted to play, I picked it up recently and just haven't played it yet, is Tokyo Extreme Racer. I have really good memories of that for some reason. What's the next level for Gamma? I thought it was Red Mountain, but that section of the game isn't locked yet. Is it Windy Valley? Oh, it's Windy Valley. That's what it is. Thank you, Bacon. Good getting that confirmation. Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio, of course. Space Channel 5 while we're at it. Need that one. If they're gonna do Crazy Taxi, they gotta do it right, though. They gotta get the actual soundtrack going. We need that Offspring music. Or Riot. Put down. I gotta be a little careful with this controller here right now. You get so much time in this level because of those snakes. It's really fun. Whoop! Hello. Did that hit? That didn't hit. Choo Choo Rocket was awesome. That was a very fun puzzle game. Didn't they have a GBA version of that? The GBA was such a weird console because it had a lot of Dreamcast games somehow. Like, there was a Jet Set Radio for it, and it was this top-down kind of game. Choo Choo Rocket was a fun idea, though, for sure. Oh, check this out. Can we do this? Yeah. We're just gonna hang out here for a minute. E103 won't be able to get to us. Let's see you try. Oh, you're trying so hard. You can do it, buddy. I believe. No? Okay, we'll come down to you. We'll come down to you. That's fine. Where are you going? There we are. Alright. Roller flip is back around. Again, I gotta hide that real quick. Much better.
E103 Delta.
Day after day, your home life's around. Oh god, it's so good. I need to play some Crazy Taxi. Didn't we have Rasher playing Crazy Taxi earlier in the marathon? What a good game. Alright, now it's time for Red Mountain. Before we do that, actually... Bacon, I'm remembering. Let's check out the Chow Garden. See if my Chow were in there. Maybe I just deleted them all. They were all super hacked Chow, to be fair. I think I had hacked in all of the character Chow. And just gave them ridiculous stats. We'll see. Are they here? I don't think they're here either. I don't think they exist. They're gone. We don't have any Chow. Let's get a Chow. Other secret sound to be unlocked is going to be another good one for different reasons. Here you are. Here's our little Chow friend. You're our buddy. I love how it's just floating between a hand and a gun here. It's the baby. Little baby Chow. Alright. Let's head out. E102 picks up the egg. Kill. I love your little Scooty Puffs. This reminds me a lot of the Jet Boost upgrade that you get in Mega Man Legends. And we can just hover around. It's like the same sound and everything. Omega will never hold a candle to Gamma. Thank you, Matthew. Strong agree. Gamma's just so cool. Done with the big incentive, or is that going? Let's do it until we start playing as big. I mostly wanted to make sure I had enough time for it. And we still haven't even played Big Story yet. How are we doing on that total? How close are we? Bring our boy back from the moon. Come on, Capcom. Marbles versus Capcom and then Mega Man Legends 3. Let's make it happen. Need to count the total. Did the Angel Island have more trees? I probably not. Hopefully not. Where would the trees go? It'd be weird if it just got more trees out of nowhere. Not get hit by that hammer. Thank you very much. Those weird spiders in the tunnels kind of creep me out. I don't know what's up with those. I really like that you can see E10 whoever. That's probably 4 out there. Just chilling, just waiting for you. Which one are you before I destroy you? That is 4. Actually, a dev for Marbles on stream a couple months? Fun fact? Really? That's super awesome. Yeah, that's what this marathon started with. That was fun times. It's always cool to have everyone like jump in and get involved with a game like that. They were a great team. That's awesome to hear. Super cool. Such a creative idea, too. Current total at 184.22. Oh! Amazing amount. We got a couple levels. We got a big level coming up, actually. Don't know how generous people are feeling, but, do we still want to go for 250 payload? 250 for Big the Cat? Extra objectives? I'll still be playing through Big regardless, but if we want to get more fishing in, we can absolutely do that. Spend the rest of the time fishing instead of just doing Supersonic Story. Regardless of what we hit, I'd super appreciate everyone's very kind, very generous donations during this stream. Both during my section and outside of it. Always awesome. Where am I going next? Oh, I think I have to go to the crash site. Yeah, because we're doing Hot Shelter, I think. So let's go to the crash site. That's just right in front of me here. Boat, please.
E-series data. Beginning.
Alright, where are we going for that? I think that's up towards the middle here. We could actually, you know what? Let's take the monorail. Monorail! Nope, just heard another donation come through. What we got? What street are you on, Pumpkin Hill, with the $5 donation? Thank you so much. Very appreciated. Gotta get the monorail reference in, Matthew. Absolutely. Were you sent here by the devil? No, good sir, I'm on the level. What about us filthy slobs? You'll be given cushy jobs. Which path are we going down? Is it this one? The other two are bathrooms, which is weird. As far as I know, Robotnik's the only living creature working at whatever this is. Don't know if he programmed his robots to go to the bathroom or something. Oop. Who wants to see the slowest ladder climber ever? Go, Gamma. You can do it. It's hard to climb with one arm as a gun. 60, 78 more to reach the incentive. You think Mr. Snurb is actually Mr. Burns in disguise or a separate person? Too clever. Too clever for Mr. Burns to get away with doing. Robotic design specialized. I believe it. Why not? He's made weirder. Let's face facts. Whee! I love the train section of this level coming up. I always like me a good train chase section. Fun fact, if you're really hurting for time in this level, you can just keep shooting that button over and over and slowly get that time up. You get 1 second every time you do it, so if you just spam, you'll eventually do it. It's a hot topic between Simpsons fans. There we go. Precursor to Bullet Station. I guess in a little way, yeah. Less suspended above a bottomless pit, which, good for that. Whoa! Hi, train. Oh yeah, the whole Krusty was originally going to be Homer. Yeah, that was like a Season 1 thought that they threw away real quickly. Well, that explains why they have really similar designs. And train is stopped. I kind of wish more of that level was the train, to be honest with you. It's just a cool sequence. Do you think we could raise 60, 78 before Gamma's story is done? We can leave the incentive where you have it. How are we feeling, all? You think we can get 60 in? $10 from 6 people? 20 from 3? 5 from 12? Other basic math amounts? What are we thinking? Can we do it? Don't have much of this level left, but we have a boss. We have a couple bosses. You know you want to see more Big the Cat fishing. You love Big the Cat. Shoutouts to the Sega Dreamcast. No reason in particular. You can't do basic math. That's okay, Bacon. I did it for you. I've got math handled for you here. I'm gonna have to remember where Big's fishing lures are. I kind of wish he spun around this platform at the end here. The platform's still moving. Alright, Gamma's last stage is done. We gotta get back up to the top and have the coolest boss fight in this game. Really awesome song, really awesome fight. We got another donation, and what do we get? $5 from Jessica, thank you so much. Putting that total slightly closer. I believe in y'all. Every little bit helps. Super appreciate all of it. Look at how cool you are. E101 Mark II. He just bats my shots aside. He's so cool. Why can't I be as cool as you? Ooh. I love this fight. He's just so neat looking. think it's time to head to Dokend. You gonna fly up in the air yet? Not quite yet. We all know the reason of that. Legal reasons. Ow. Missiles. Hello. Uh-oh. 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 Please go away, missiles. That actually worked out in my favor. Thank you for shooting the missiles away. Whoop. I can't be as cool for legal reasons. Did that not hit? I don't think I hit him there. Just more time we get to listen to this really cool song, though. More robot Hadokens coming up. There we go. That one hit. I don't think I locked onto all of them. We missed one. Hope SA3 comes out after Hunters. I know there was talks about it. I know Azuka was interested in doing a Sonic Adventure 3. That would definitely be cool to kind of go back to that gameplay style. It sounds like the way that they're making Frontiers is kind of adventure-ish, to be honest with you. It sounds like the big wide open areas are supposed to be meant as more of an elaborate adventure hub. And then there's actual, like, action stage levels that you go to on top of that. So if it goes well, like, it's a great idea to continue that in another Sonic Adventure style game. Alright, y'all, that was the end of Gamma's section. Beat his final boss. Got everything there. It's time for Big the Cat. It's time to go fishing. Fish o'clock in here. Been saying it for years, shrugged it off at first since he's teased it so many times. Watched a rapid fire interview. Will there be an SSC E3? He literally said yes. Really? Oh, where's your Polywog pal? Proper noun. Capitalized P's. We got a fishing lure in here. Let's pick that up. Alright. Big's got 4 of these. Just helps with catching larger fish, so if you do the side missions or anything. Pretty much essential. I did not hear that answer he gave. That's nuts. He's been doing a lot of interviews and stuff for Forces, though. Yo, that's an $8.88 donation right there. I recognize that Octo expansion sound. Thank you so much, Kill the Animals, for the $8.88. Love me some Octo expansion. Who's hyped for Splatoon 3? That's right around the corner. Can't wait to check that out. I wish I could throw the car after picking it up. That'd make me so happy. Just want Big to be this Goliath of a creature. I love how they did this. If you listen closely when the door closes, this looks like it's just a clipping issue, but I think they acknowledge it. You hear him say, ow, the door closes on his tail. And I swear it's not just models clipping through walls. That was intentional.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Door open? Thank you. I want to go to Twinkle Park. Cute couples get in free, and you know what? Big and Froggy, cutest couple there is. Ow. Thank you. Alright, it's 203.10 up to this point. Still a very good amount. Thank you, everybody. Everybody who's been donating during this section of the stream. Everyone who's been donating in general. Everyone who's gotten this up to $489 so far. You are very appreciated. Doing amazing things here for AbleGamers charity. Who is doing amazing things for the gaming community and for people with disabilities being able to play video games in all sorts of different ways, being able to enjoy that awesome hobby. Come on, Froggy. Let's go. A little more, buddy. You're almost here. Ooh! There we are. Froggy's mine.
Now
Not sure if I'm excited for 3. It looks too similar to 2, which was already similar to 1. You know what? I loved Splatoon 1. I loved it. But I didn't play a lot of 2's multiplayer, and it was pretty much exactly for the reason you said there. Like, it just didn't change much. I really love the single player. It's a lot of fun to blast through, and Octo Expansion was rad as heck. But yeah, like, as far as multiplayer, I don't think there's enough new there to be able to suck me back into it. But we'll see. I'm still excited. I still love the Splatoon series. So I'll still enjoy parts of it at the very least. When are we having a Big's Big World sequel? Whoever made that, get on the sequel. That game was amazing, like, unironically. I had such a good time with Big's Big World. We gotta get the Super Emeralds into Big's Big World, too. Big's Bigger World. And that way Big can turn into Hyper Big. And, whoa! Can I do that again? That was awesome. Whee! Look at him spin. Spinning and winning. Big, you okay, buddy? There we are. Saw footage of Big's Big World. It looks incredible. It's unironically an amazing fan game. It's a very goofy idea, but it's so much fun to explore that area. And there's stuff hidden all throughout the place. Like, it's either just fun, creative references to other Sonic games, or just collectibles that will give you different abilities that are really cool. Big's Big World, unironically, worth a look. Hopefully your computer can run it. Old highlight from Sunny playing Sonic Heroes.
Discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat.
Looks better than Sonic Frontiers. I mean, if Frontiers has something like that where you get different abilities after playing through that kind of unlock new areas or new methods of traversal, then, like, I'm so in. It kept spinning in place. That's awesome. Alright, we got a couple things to do in here, actually. So, I want to start off, not by getting Froggy immediately in here, but I actually want to pick up a lure power-up, and we gotta go kind of far out of our way to do it. Let's see if I remember exactly where it is. It's right back there. You can see it. But I gotta get out of this ice. Big is a beast at ladder climbing. He just hugs his arms around it and goes. It's really impressive. Fastest ladder climber of this game. That's not what I wanted. Big. Big, please. Can we move? Thank you. Good job, buddy. What the what? Did I just clip through that? Where am I? Okay, here we are. Uh-oh, that's bad. There should be a hole here. I have to restart. I have to restart. I'm stuck under the ground. That was goofy. Find it so funny they brought back Green Hill Zone and Frontiers. Not even Frontiers is safe for me using it. I know. It's gonna be there in every game forever now. I did somehow. I just fell right through the ground. Just no way to get out. Here's that reset, thankfully. Game wanted Big to drown. We won't take that today. Big will be safe. Okay, is it down in here? I can't remember. I think it is. Here we are. Up around here is also a really good place to fish for the big fishies later on, like the ones that you gotta catch that are a larger size for the other missions. I just want to leave. Please? It's like, it's doing the Resident Evil thing. It's changing my camera and messing with the controls here. But there we go. Fishing lure power up, all set. Let's go back down to where Froggy is. Whoops. I am enjoying what I'm seeing of the cyberspace stages of Frontiers so far, though. Like, part of what I really like about Sonic games is just having really wild, original-looking environments. I'm not a big fan of the more realistic stuff, but I liked the city that they showed, how it has just all these weird signs floating around everywhere, like multiple copies of it. It feels like some weird glitched world, and that's cool. I'm really looking forward to stuff like that. Like, if they can flex that. Come on, Froggy. Let's do it. That's the kind of stuff I want to see in Sonic more. The absolute pinnacle of Sonic visual identity is always going to be Sonic CD. Like, we're never getting that again. But it doesn't really have to go into that extreme, too. It does have that single-player Splatoon vibe, Brandon. You're totally right. Those always had this weird urban feel to them, but like a weird, distorted, objects floating everywhere, neat kind of identity. Nervous about Frontiers, does look kind of dull, but then again, I never really played an open world game. Still gonna give it a shot. Yeah, like, it has a lot to prove, Sonny. I totally understand any sort of, hesitation there. Where is Big's next level? Is that Emerald Coast? I think it is. I think it is.
Go to Station Square.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
You may find something.
But I think something that a lot of people aren't getting is it really sounds like, and they've done such a bad job of showing this off, but it really sounds like those wide open, like the open world area is kind of more of an adventure hub, and a lot of the game will take place around there, but the cyberspace levels are there to give you more of an action area. So you can almost think of those open levels being something like Station Square here, where you just have a lot more to do than in Sonic Adventure, where you have the cyberspace levels, which are more like the action stages, so you'll get your Emerald Coast, you'll get your Speed Highway, stuff like that out of it. And if the game plays like that, then, like, cool, that sounds great. More so disappointed they're reusing the Forces movement, but now seeing cyberspace, I kind of get it. Yeah, like, you need, if they're going to do something more kind of traditional like the cyberspace, then you are going to have to keep that control a little more consistent just to be able to have it make a bit of sense. I'm trying to remember where Big's other lures are. There's one in the Mystic Ruins, and then there's one in the Egg Carrier, so I think I'm good. I think I'm alright. Froggy was around here somewhere. I saw you floating about. What a beautiful looking beach area, by the way. I would spend so much time here. Pack the sunscreen, pack a lunch. Where are you, Froggy? Not you, Shark. You're not what I want. Open zone game, which leads me to believe it's going to have a bunch of smaller open areas rather than one interconnected world. Yeah, like, everything I've heard, it sounds like you're going to be visiting different islands, and the one that we've seen is only the first island. So we'll see actually how open it is. It might be smaller than people think about it being, really. Froggy, please grab it. There we are. Wrong direction, buddy. Start swimming this way. I got you. A little more. Nailed it. Yeah, they really just need to do a better job of showing off that game. I think that they have an interesting idea, and they're just doing a terrible job of conveying it. Sonic Drift Racing. What? My game crash again? That's a new color. That's a scary color. Why does my game keep bugging out? Must be all the mods I'm running. Give me a second. We will reload this. It'll be just fine. This happened earlier and we were okay. That was very blue. That was like blue screen blue. I just got jump scared by my own computer.
Select a file.
Yeah, a demo would be awesome, but, you know, if they're going to do that, they really need to polish it. They need to make sure that it works well, and is impressive. Because they have a lot to prove, and if that demo is anything other than, like, amazing, it's going to cause problems. Because the Sonic community is already really hard to impress. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Game crashes. Guess I'll crash the game. Are we doing Big's last level already? I think we are. Wait. Wait, right, it teleports me here. I was wondering, like, how did I get to the egg shelter from Emerald Coast, but Maybe that was a speedrun strat. Who knows? Crash your game on purpose to save time. Whoa. Geez, if I'm already here, I'm not gonna need the different lures. Oh well. Pig.exe. Pig.exe would just be really lazy malware that you could just... It comes with its own uninstaller. Boop. There is a really, really elaborate area that's hidden in Big section here, where you gotta go, like, through here. This is where you have to go in order to catch the big fish later on. But you basically have to go through here, up into this portion. There's a checkpoint here for some reason. And then if you jump onto this, you have to lure your fishing rod down into the middle here and pull this plug, which drains water and allows you to access another area of the level. And that area is where all the big fish are hiding. It's a really weird, elaborate section of this stage, considering that, like, Big's levels really aren't all that complicated. Hello? A little further out. Big? I would like to catch a froggy. Thank you. Please. There you are. Come on, buddy. Hello? Froggy? Please eat. What are you doing, my man? Seriously, what are you up to? Yes. There we go. Now you want it. Are you just stuck? No, we're good. Alright. Froggy.exe has stopped working. Just look into those frog eyes, hearing ding, 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 just that dial-up noise. Froggy's running Unreal Engine 4. Too much for one frog to process. Every Sonic character has their own creepypasta exe. Do we have that for everyone at this point? Big is just malware with its own uninstaller. Like, it's just lazy malware. I thought Takal was a Coconuts for a second. Just one of those monkey robots. Because there's the really obvious ones. You got Sonic EXE. You got, like, Tails doll is super creepy. And then you have, like, Big the Cat. Oh, that's not here. Big's dancing. He's getting real impatient waiting for this. Behaves similarly to the MEMS virus, where it slowly infects your computer and replaces your System 32 with a GIF and a song. Oh no. It just replaces it with fishing memes. Fishfearme.jpg. It's time for a boss with Big the Cat? You boot up your computer after the MEMS virus, it plays Neon Cat, and you can't access your computer anymore? Oof, that's rough. I was never good at this. I don't understand this boss. Like, I definitely see Froggy in there. There we go. Easy every time. Big the Cat is a boss, you're right. No memes, just pictures of fish. Just puts a bunch of fish folders on your computer. Fish and fishing spots. And frogs, of course. Turns your desktop background into Froggy. Alrighty, Big the Cat story, done and out of the way. We blinked and we missed it. We got Supersonic to go through, though. Let's take care of that. My favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character, question mark the Hedgehog. His unique, well-known catchphrase. Question mark is cool, right? What an awesome character. I wish they'd bring them back. Make question mark playable in Sonic Frontiers. Did someone actually make a mod of that, Sonny? Does it replace Super Sonic with the question mark? I need that mod. That's amazing. I need that mod. Okay, I think I have to... Oh, I skipped the snooze. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. We're good. That's so cool. I need that mod. I had no idea that existed. I love the Sonic fan community. They make the goofiest stuff. You think of it, it's out there. Sonic 2 movie, Super Sonic. Sonic 2 movie was so good. It was such a fun movie. I had an amazing time with that.
Sonic.
I can't wait for the Sonic 3 movie. Seriously, like, it's gonna be amazing.
This place. It looks...
I like how my crystal ring glows here. What a cool accessory. I'm ready for a rave. Sonic 3 is scheduled for 2024? Ah, that's not soon enough. Obviously, I don't want them to rush it.
Hey, you
No.
all right?
Obviously don't want them to rush it. I know they've already started work on it, which is nuts.
Chaos is power.
Mod for this game I've seen which dresses all the characters in Amy's dress, which you're not surprised at all. I love this line, by the way.
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
I use that way more. And Tails' shocked look, like, did you just say snooze cruise? Like, unironically? Sonic, you're so lame. What a loser. Who goes on snooze cruises? When are we getting Sonic Prime? Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I can't believe, like, they showed off Big before pretty much any other character. We haven't even seen Tails or Knuckles yet, and Big is in Sonic Prime. So cool. I gotta go to the jungle for the Emerald. Looking at SA2 mods, someone that made a mod that turns Eggman into Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Sounds awesome. That scene's the funniest in the whole game, especially how Knuckles leaves in the middle of Sonic's snooze. I never even thought about that. I never thought about it. He does. That's so good. Yeah, I know that there's a mod for SA2 that dresses people in Rouge's outfit. Like, that's a thing. Time for that Crush 40, let's go! Whoop. Now we're slow. Now we're slow and getting hit by things. What's everyone's favorite Sonic theme song, like from like a main theme from a game? Because this is still a solid one in my eyes. Hit a mod to play as Bio-Lizard? How does that even work with that character model? That would be a weird boss. Or a weird playable character. What did I even hit there? Hello? Hit me with your favorite theme song. Let's do it. We gotta live and learn. Good choice. Very good choice. SA2 Randomizer is something you want to play one day, Lo? Yeah, Sunrose has played a lot of it and really enjoys it. I still gotta check it out. You could even use that in the final boss. That's wild, Sonny. I gotta check out. I gotta look into mods a bit more. There's some wild ones out there. Original Sonic Boom, the Sonic CD one. Also a great choice. Super boobs and ultimate boobs. The Rouge outfit's amazing. Baker cutscene of the Rouge mod's hilarious. Oh, I bet. I bet it is. That's so funny. Play the randomizer. You like how one of the characters is a goose? What? I won't play Goose Adventure. The goose is loose. Uh-oh. Alright, we're backtracking for that boost. There's a Super Goose. Yes. The theme for Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. It's been so long since I played the original, I kind of forget it. Maybe I should go back and take a look back in. I think my favorite is Reach for the Stars. There's something about Sonic Colors that I just really love. I have a huge amount of love for that game, and it's a shame that Ultimate kind of messed with that a bit. Because everyone really liked Colors when it first came out, but like people don't like Colors now, and I think a lot of that is due to Ultimate being bad. The writing sucks too, I won't deny that. Coolest mods you've seen for generations inserts Mario from Mario 64 by reading directly from the ROM source code. I've seen that, and I need to play it. Yeah, like they took it from the Mario 64 dump and just remade Mario perfectly in that game. That's such a cool mod. That would be so interesting to play. They did that with Gary's mod as well. You could play as Mario 64 Mario and Gmod. Which, like, that's just opening it up to all sorts of interesting possibilities. Color Sonic has enough of Eggman's theme. Bark tons and tells him to stop. All of Eggman's PA announcements in that game are comic gold, seriously. Baldy nose hair. Yeah, I know everyone gets on that. It's not even as bad as, like, Robotnik and stuff, you know? Sonic's called him names like that before. It's not even a, like, huge part of that game. I think they say it twice. Yeah, the loudspeaker announcements, it's a shame that they get covered up so much. Because they are an amazing part of that game, for sure. There's one that references Crazy Taxi, which is wild. I like the one that's like, do not, in Sweet Canyon, he's like, despite what they look like, don't lick the rides. Seriously, people's butts have been on those rides. Okay, fine, lick it, I don't care. Cutscene shower's so ugly. If I had to pick a favorite Sonic character for the fandom, it would be Amy from the Abridged series.
Super Sonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
Yay, nice. Well, that is all of the stories done. We still got about 20 minutes, so I might mess around with a little bit of the missions here. We can do that. Let's see what kind of missions we got. I can't remember how this works. I think I have to find some of them, but we'll peek around. I like the idea of kind of opening up Station Square and having some like special things to do in here. So, mission mode, the way that it works is you find these right here, all throughout the adventure fields. Bring the man who is standing in front of the hamburger shop. My pleasure. Burger man, you're coming with me. But it's just a cool way to kind of add a little bit extra to this game and have, like, all of these things to explore and do. 100 rings and head to the heliport. That sounds like a speed highway mission we can do. Alright, Burgerman. Off over this way. I think it's really interesting to see how the opinions change over the years. Everyone who used to love Colors don't know why there's so much hate. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think some of it is definitely with Ultimate coming out and being really rough, and then other people who are just getting on the writing, which, like, fair. The writing's not great. I know it's not great. But, like, the game was solid. I really enjoyed the game. I know it's got a lot of 2D, but, like, as it is for what it is, I think it's a very good game. I've even been playing through it with Ultimate and have been enjoying myself enough. We're already halfway to that 100. Ooh. Three-quarters. Need a bit more before I could get to the helipad. We're almost there. That's some rings? Should be able to get enough by the time we're there. There's a huge trail right before it. 96. 100. Alright, we got anything? Oh, right below the helicopter. There we go, mission clear. Boo-doo-boo. Oh, Tails. Oh. Lost World had better writing than Colors, except the whole Tails acting like a jerk. I do not remember. I haven't played through all of Lost World, actually. It's not even that I don't remember it. It's that I straight up don't know any of it. I have no idea how Lost World story goes. It's a game that I kind of want to give another chance. I didn't really like it when I played it, but it's different, you know? I like its aesthetic. It just kind of repeats itself a bit too much. I don't have to do the full level, but why not? Let's do it again. Like, it seems... I appreciate that it tried something so different, and it seems like a good take on a 3D version of a classic Sonic. I think if they were to polish that up and make it less Mario Galaxy-like, it'd probably be really cool, actually. Lost World when it came out first on the Wii U nearly 10 years ago. Yeah, I never got the Wii U version, but I picked up the PC one. Played like a few levels, and we're like, okay, this is Lost World, I guess. Rather have Tails being a jerk than a baby on Forces. That was just character assassination to the strongest degree. Like, Tails' entire story arc in Adventure is like becoming strong and learning how to like do things on his own without Sonic and stuff. And then they do that thing in Forces. It's just like, oh, Sonic, I'm scared of Chaos Zero for some reason. He's not even remotely threatening. 100 rings and go to Sonic's billboard by the pool? Oh. Yeah, this is a thing that exists. This is here. Good old Sonic and Sora Kingdom Hearts hanging out together. 100 rings, and then come... I mean, oh, I know one way to get rings. Oops. That didn't quite work. Am I really gonna have to do this for 100 rings? There's gotta be a better way to get rings, right? This is gonna take forever. It doesn't remember rings that I get in action stages, so I'm gonna have to get them in the adventure field somewhere. You couldn't have even cut this down to 50? 50 would have been fine. Yeah, Forces was just a disappointment for a number of reasons, and it's really a shame. It really is. Almost there. Let's push to 100. Ready, go. The only other place nearby I can think of for rings is Casinopolis. Like, that's got its own Lightspeed Dash trail. But they're all right here. I might as well just finish this. Almost there. I think one more will do it. Yeah, I hope Tails is redeemed in Frontiers. I really want there to be some cool thing where it's like you rescue characters as you go through the game and they just like help you. Like Tails can set up this, there we go. Tails can help you set up this home base and like build up equipment that you can use or either directly or use to like upgrade your character and stuff like that. Like that'd be pretty cool. Like, just seeing... It would be awesome to be able to play as those characters, too, obviously. But I kind of don't expect that to happen. Excuse me? Well, that's going to be in here. I know where to take showers. I know that they aren't going to, like, make other players... your characters playable, probably. I can hope and whatnot. But it would be cool if they at least had some sort of... like, reasoning to be around and something cool that they did to help you out. Rather than just being there for cutscene fodder. Even if it's something like Generations, like those side missions where they just come in and, like, have some sort of special ability to help you. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Put them on a cooldown or something. Make it like Rivali's Gale and Daruk's Protection, but with, like, Sonic characters. Let's see. A shower in a casino does not sound great. I gotta agree with you, Bacon. At least, like, in a hotel room or something, you know?
Train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be
But not just like a public shower. That sounds gross and probably full of cigarette smoke. Writing in the new Sonic games kind of sucks, but it's something that can't recapture the original mood of those games. It's weird that it's such a heated topic between fans. As much as I'm not a fan of the new writing, I get why they changed that style. So here's my hot take on that, because I do kind of agree with you in a sense. And I think what it is like Sonic in the 90s when he was created was all about 90s tude, you know? He had that attitude thing going. Like, he was modeled after, like, just the idea of 90s attitude. And when you try to think of it, I didn't even see what that said. When you try to think of an equivalent to that in... Okay, hiding in the area, the giant snake staring at. When you try to think of the modern day equivalent to that, it's basically a meme lord, which is why, like, the Sonic Twitter got super memey for a while, and why, like, the newer games are all about, like, making cheesy jokes and stuff like that. And I think that's what they were trying to go for, is kind of modernize Sonic in the same way that, like, they would have in the 90s. And it's definitely not to say that it's always worked in its favor, but I think that's the reasoning. Oh, I did see the most recent thing the Sonic Twitter did. It was amazing. That was the best thing they've posted in a while, straight up. Boop. Mission clear. More of an adaptation based on a specific era and time. Sonic's always chased trends, including flossing in the Sonic movie. Yeah, which was, like, outdated at that point, I feel, but you knew it was going to be in there. You didn't even have to watch the movie to know it was going to be in there. And that's the type of character Sonic is, really, is he's got to just adapt and be whatever, like, adults think is cool at the time. But you hit the nail on the head. I think that's exactly what they do with Sonic's character. For better or for worse. Looking at the time, we got about 10 minutes until my portion of the stream is up here. Don't know if the next streamer is on and ready to go at that point, but we'll keep on continuing, keep on keeping on until we're ready to swap off. I believe we have Sonic Man up next. Don't know what they're playing, but... Oh! Speak of the devil. Sonic Man, how you doing? What do you got coming up for us? What are you going to be playing here? I haven't seen Sonic's TikTok. I am not a TikToker. I'm, like, old and not with the times. But I should take a look. I think I've seen a couple of videos that are pretty amusing. Makes sense why Sonic got increasingly dark in the 2000s, since that was the cool thing to be. Shadow is the ultimate example. Yeah, that was like the Linkin Park Evanescence era. So absolutely. Just capturing that. X-Men Children of the Atom. Yo, good game choice. Look forward to that. Puzzle Fighter? Awesome. Great game choices. Couldn't go wrong with those two. So if y'all have been hanging out with me, my time is going to be up pretty soon here, but we still got things going. Sonic Man's going to be joining us with X-Men Children of the Atom and Puzzle Fighter. Keep on watching and hanging out and having a good time with us. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies that we're doing a charity marathon here. Get them to donate, get them to hang out, get them to share the word. Let's see if we have any more quick ones. Let's check out the egg carrier, see if there's anything aboard that. Squeeze in a quick mission or two before we swap on over. I forget these are here. I always forget you could do this. There's a card. What do we got? Can you get the balloon that's hidden on the ship's bridge? I saw a spring just appear right behind me. That probably has something to do with it. Yes. Yes, we can. And now we're floating upwards. And now we stopped it. Okay. Alright, Sonic, you gotta throw something a little harder at me than that. Didn't expect it to be that quickly. Anything in the pool? There is, actually. What do we got? Shoot yourself out of the cannon and get the balloon. Is that another cannon outside here? Maybe? Let's see if we find a balloon out in the air. Oh! Is it this cannon? That got us up here. Nope. There's another cannon. You could go this entire game without even knowing these exist, and then the missions point them out to you. Okay, maybe some more down on the lower deck? Every character has their own set of missions, too. If we actually look at the mission card, you got a color in the top left, a little triangle, that shows which character has each mission. Sonic has the most by far, but you get a little bit of stuff with all of them. Fighter aircraft are flying everywhere. So, oh yeah, this one. This is a Skydeck one. Might have enough time to squeeze that in before swapping it out. We'll do it because it's Burger Man. Spoilers. What is the way to the Skydeck? Do I have to do it through... Oh, I have to change the ship. Right. Don't even have to watch a cutscene for it now, thankfully. But I do have to take this roundabout way to get to the front part of the ship. Can do it through the monorail here. Alright, we'll do a quick dive into the Skydeck, save Mr. Burger Man from all of those ships. And I think it'll be about time to swap it off to Sonic Man for some X-Men and Puzzle Fighter. Yo, and we got a donation. What's coming in here? Watney with a $50 donation. Watney, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. That is also... We got 5 minutes left. We'll do this with an upside-down controller for the last 5 minutes. If I can get this over. There we go. This is a heck of a level to have this, too. Your childhood game? Awesome, man. Very cool. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you donating. Very cool. And we're closer to the next milestone. Great point, Paylord. This was very much a childhood game for me as well. I remember the Dreamcast coming out and my friend picking up the Dreamcast in this game. And staying up all night playing through it. Had so much fun. Alright. Just gotta get through this section. The mission that I'm looking for is in the next section of the level. Controller's upside down just to show this off too. This game was near the end of your childhood, around where you graduated high school. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 for me was kind of towards the end of high school. But definitely around that time. Like, I still consider... Oh, no! We're good, everything's fine. We're okay. Actually, no, Adventure 2 is like the beginning. That was 2001, right? Adventure 2 was the beginning of high school for me, thinking about it now. Alright, that went well enough with an upside-down controller, I think. We'll shoot this. That was 2001. Yep, beginning of high school for me then. Just got to get to the part with the planes taken off over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everything's getting hairy. I jumped the wrong way. We're good. Controller's upside down. Gotta remember that. Oh, wait, where's Burger Man? Is he at the beginning here? No. No, I have to... Does this restart me from the checkpoint? I think he's back at the beginning of the section. I think I messed this up. We can fix this. No, we can't. It doesn't exist anymore. Wait, what the what? I was standing on nothing there. I don't think we're rescuing Burger Man. But we're gonna do... You know what? Actually, I can do this blind. No, I can't. It was worth it for that. It was worth it for this. Yeah, this is happening. We do that again? Yeah, we can. Well, this is fun. This is different. All the collisions still here. Wait, what? Why are there jump panels here? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's so weird. Guys, we discovered something fun here. This is interesting. Alright, I think this is all the time that we have. Let's go ahead and call it here. We won't quite save Burger Man from this, but this is good enough of an ending, I think. This is something interesting. Sonic Man, you ready to go? Has this always been here? I had no idea this was here. Very entertaining indeed. Huh. How about that? I'm learning things. Cool. All set? Alright then. Then I'm going to call it for now. Swap it off to Sonic Man. Thank you all so much for joining me on this. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for just hanging out and having a good time. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good one and enjoy Sonic Man for some X-Men and Puzzle Fighter.